All right. Is it up yet? I'm not sure. If it is, though, how we all doing today, ladies and gentlemen? I appreciate you coming in. Today we're finishing off Avowed. So if you watched the last stream, we got really close to finishing. I think my guess would be we're about an hour and a half, maybe 2.5 hours out from the ending of Avowed. And I don't know, I'm enjoying it quite a bit, man. You know, the last stream, I think the story and world building towards the end was getting pretty interesting. And today we get to finish that all off. So for anyone that comes in from the last stream, I do appreciate it very much. For anyone coming in for the first time, thank you very much as well. But yeah, I say without further ado, we get this stream started, guys. It's let me make sure my audio levels are good. There we go. I want to make sure the game is also all in order. Let me turn down the music a little bit. And how we looking now? Okay, audio levels looking pretty solid, and I think we'll be good here. But yeah, how you all doing today, by the way? Everybody, I appreciate you all coming in, as always. As I mentioned before, it should be a pretty solid stream today. I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, I've been enjoying Avowed. I feel like it, if I'm being honest, it's a little underwhelming, you know. As a Pillars of Eternity fan, I don't know if I was expecting a lot, but I was expecting a little more. But combat's fun. You know, the world building, as always, of Aora and the Pillars universe is awesome. The main story and characters are kind of eh. But, you know, I've been enjoying my time overall, and I'm excited to finish the game today, see how that finally all goes. And, yeah, without further ado, I say we get going, ladies and gentlemen. Let me check a couple other stats as well. Make sure we're all good to go on the stream. And, yeah, we're looking good. All right. All right, let's jump on in. We're in the middle of a big fight, if I remember. So last week, I saved right before a big boss fight because we beat him, and then we died to a trap, and it sent us back before the boss fight, so...
Come on, we don't want to be down here when Kostya does whatever he's planning.
The hell? Bro, just starting the game dying? Alright, that's a little rough. Rough start today, but that's okay. It's okay, boys. We'll hop down here. Yeah, I remember this now. Yeah. So we're right before a big boss fight, headed into the garden. That way we can figure out what happens at the end of the game here. For any of you who have missed the streams, we talked a lot about Pillars of Eternity lore and things last stream. I'll probably touch on some things here as well. But my big want is to get some big revelations here and see what happens in the story. So that's what I'm excited for. What is going on? Alright, let's kill these guys real quick. I gotta get, you know, reacclimated with the combat again since I haven't played it in a little bit. Once again, I'm a big fan of this combat system, man. But it is kind of hard to pick up when you haven't played in in a week or so. So we'll see how this all goes. All right. Gonna heal up a little bit too before the next big fight. Yeah, I know this next fight coming up is pretty difficult as well, compared to most of the fights in the late game. So yeah, we'll see how this goes here shortly. All right, perfect. I'm gonna let the cooldowns go off a little bit, make sure I get grenades and things, and then I think we should be good. I never upgraded right before the final fight either, so yeah, this might get a little rough. By the way, how you guys all doing today?
Us, and we wound in return.
So from last time, I'm pretty sure... Okay, let's read this. Records of Old Solace. Part 4. So this is the giant keep. The garden is a household name, spoken in awed and hushed tones. We Pargrunen have known since the moment we arrived that to protect it was our sacred charge. Given to us by Wodika herself through our great founder. Beyond that, none knew the truth of what the garden really was. On one instance, a bold young warden attempted to build in secret a vessel that would survive the trip across the acid sea. Upon discovering this, Nandru exiled the warden, claiming that the island's secrets were to remain just that, entrusted by Nandru himself. I am the only warden alive who knows the truth of the garden's nature. Wail smite me should I ever give to the temptation and put this secret to writing. I'm very, very fascinated to find out what's going to happen here. I feel like because this could go a lot of ways, right? Like what Sapidal's true nature is and what she's done that we might not know about. Very excited to kind of catch all that. I think we did loot this before when we beat the boss. I'm going to make sure to save right before the boss this time as well. and after the boss as well. That way we don't lose any progress. But yeah, I'm very excited to see where the lore for this game is going to go here, right towards the end. I feel like there's a lot of potential here for something really, really cool. At least right at the end, right? Which is what I'm hoping for. I think if I can get at least an awesome ending with some really, really good lore, I'll be pretty happy.
Not looking down. Just be quick and careful. We've got to catch up to Kostya.
All right, Balrog skin. Let's grab these. All right, I'm gonna head this way. Actually, we can come in this way. Why not, right? So, before I start, what am I... Whoa, don't shush me. Jesus. Yatzli. Okay. Let's just open up with AoEs. I think that's how my build was before, right? So we'll hit him with this. Then we'll hit him with this. Okay, then we'll hit him with this. I should probably be hitting the other guys as well, but for now, this is going to be okay. I'm trying to remember my build here, boys. Sorry. Okay, here we go. There we go. Now we're looking good. All right, we are not looking good. Yeah, see, this fight's a little rough. I think last time I just kited them around. I don't even remember my keybinds. I think we'll be better now. It's coming back to me a little bit, you know. I've got a lot of spells here, boys. You know, there's a lot going on.
I would suggest not looking
Could have
down.
sworn I saved
Just be
after I
quick and
got this,
careful.
but that's okay.
We've got to catch up to Kostya.
Okay, let's do this. Save, and then I'm not actually gonna go on him. What I'll do is let's try and get them all near each other, and then we'll go crazy on it. Okay. I have to, I'm gonna also have to make sure I stay alive here. Okay. So I'll go back and heal. Then we'll go like this. Alright, boys. Now we're looking good. Alright, two guys up here too, but we'll handle those soon. Alright. Yeah, starting off today's stream with a bunch of combat. Oh, there is a priest, so we're gonna need to go for him. Yeah, where's the priest? Shoot. Okay, the priest is up here, so let's go chase him. And the reason I'm chasing the priest is... Oh, man, dude, that's really tough. So the reason... Yeah, the reason we need to go for the priest is because if we don't get him, he's just gonna heal everything instantly. And in this game, the healing is absolutely crazy. So it'll just kill me instantly if I don't take him out. Or I won't be able to take anyone out, rather. Alright. Alright, we're looking good. Let's hit this guy with the slow. Nice. Hit him with electricity. Alright, we're looking good. Yeah, we should be able to take the rest of this, I think. Especially if the shadows stay down there, kind of glitched out. We're going to be in real good shape here. Ah, shit. Oh, shit. We've almost got the main guy here. He actually might just tick down to that, which would be real nice. All right. Okay, we'll pull them up. Looking good. All right, we'll slow him too. All right, we just got to play safe and we should be good. All right, let's go here. Oh, man, dude. Oh, my God, dude. Oh, this fight is so annoying. Oh. I'm not lowering the difficulty, though. We've gone through the whole game on hard. We're not quitting now. The weird thing is, so the reason I actually didn't heal there was because I could have... Did I not have an extra incapacitated? How come I went straight to death there? Like, it should, I think I'm almost certain that should have actually... I should not have died there. Okay, the priest is here, so we're gonna go like this. We're gonna go save you, and then we're gonna go like this. So none of, I don't know why my spells are being weird. Okay, we should. Now we're looking good. Now we're looking good. Go like this. All right. This is much better. Grab him. Go like this. Oh my god, bro. I just gotta keep healing because I'm not sure when my thing will work and when it won't. Like when my stun meter will go down. Oh man, dude. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, okay. See, that time I got incapacitated, but last time I just went down without even going down the first time, so I don't know what that was. Okay, let's heal there. Man, dude, this is just brutal. Yeah, this is so brutal. Oh. I should have dodged around on that one. Oh, man. I do really like the combat in this game, but there's some enemies that, like, just relentlessly will push you, and there's no... I guess I do have some counters with the holds, but there's just too many enemies in this fight to realistically kind of hold everything back. It just gets annoying. So I got to go for the priest here. I kind of want him to go down a little bit, yeah. Oh my god, bro. Like, see, that's what I'm talking about. Like, well, I guess I did do a build that has no healing, so that's fair. Okay. Okay. I think this is the one. We got a good start. We got the priest right off rip. Now we can just heal up here. All right. Okay. Go for the fighter. Take this guy out nice and easy. Man, this is tough. Oh my god, bro. Dude, this is so rough. Oh, I hate this fight. It's sad too because I actually beat this fight last stream, but then we hit a trap and it killed us, and it didn't autosave after the fight. The fight's actually easy too. It's just on stream I try to, you know, you want to get it done quick, so it's kind of, you're not focused as much. I know the oh my god, the stupid priest doesn't move if you heal him off rip. That's so... That makes sense, but god, that is annoying. Okay, cool. We're looking good there. Alright. I'm trying to make sure I just get all my spells out as much as I can here, just to do major damage. Okay. Okay, we're gonna hold the main guy in. All right, now we're looking pretty good. We got the guys right next to us right there, which might be kind of an issue, but otherwise we are looking good here. Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, here we go again. It's the guys with the swords that are fucking me. Yeah, so those are the ones I need to hold. All right, there we go. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep running this time to guarantee we get the win here. I can't really afford going down again. All right. We'll hold him. We'll take him out. Oh no 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 no. Whew. That was close. Okay. Who do we got here? Is that the main guy? Yep. Okay. We'll go like that to get some damage out. I just need to keep kiting him around. I think we'll be good. God, they are relentless, man. God, dude. And they're just resistant to everything, too. Just makes it so hard. Okay, we take out one of those. Thank God. Whew. It's not even the boss that's really the issue. It's everything around him that makes him really difficult here.
To your left.
Okay, we'll dodge that. All right. Whew. So shadows, too, that chase you down that make this so difficult. Luckily, my companions are still up, so they're drawing a little bit of aggro, it looks like. I'll be able to do that as well. Good. We take out both of them. Get them with the electricity. All right, we're looking a little better. Okay, we take out one. Yeah, now we're looking good. If we just have the boss, we'll be totally fine here. That is not that bad to deal with at all. Yeah, we'll take... Oh, he brings the guys back, though. I did not know that. So that's how why it's such an issue. So I actually need to talk to... I need to get to Kai because... Oh, shoot, hold up. This is actually a big issue because he's bringing everyone back. What I'm going to try and do is just heal Kai really quick. Okay, I got him. Perfect, perfect. That'll make things here a lot easier. Also using some of my food, which is going to make this a lot nicer as well. Alright, we're going to push everyone up. Now we're looking good. Now we're talking. Hit them all with electricity. We took out the boss. We are looking good.
Unseen, unheard.
God, what a fight, though. This is definitely the hardest fight in the game up to this point. I don't know if a fight after this will be that hard. I feel like not, because what makes this fight hard is all the shadows that chase you. Even a big boss fight would be pretty easy because of your ability to dodge and things. All right, we finally did it. We got to make sure we save this time, just so we don't get absolutely screwed here. So I'm going to look at this. So we got Audra Bane again. We could go in here. I did save the game, so I think we'll be okay if we do. I'm just going to let the chest go, though. You know, it's not even a gold. I feel like it's not worth it. Hey, what's up, PC Andre? How you doing today, man? PC Andre. I'm probably butchering that, but yeah, welcome to the stream, man. Appreciate you coming in. How you doing today? All right, so we beat the skeleton boss. Now we got to make our way to the garden and see where the story takes us from here.
We're in a bit of a rush, envoy.
I do really like this environment, too, with the magma everywhere. Oh, hold up. Let's check here. What do we got here? Records of Old Solus Part 3. A mere few weeks after our arrival in Galawain's Tusk, Nandrew unexpectedly visited the living archives. The monastery was still in its infancy, but he sought me out with claims he had made a shocking discovery. As we walked, Nandrew pointed out various figures in the landscape. A hill here, a hill here, a now dried channel there. Nothing out of the ordinary. He then asked if anything seemed wrong to me. I did not, at least until he told me his discovery. Galawain's Tusk used to be a verdant paradise, not this god's forsaken waste. How he stumbled upon such a mystery, he would not say. But I believed him then, and I believe him now. Interesting. So I'm assuming Sopadal. I mean, we know Sopadal kind of caused an Armageddon, right? Back in the day.
Night, when will the sun rise?
So it sounds like, but is it Sopadal's fault or is it the other gods turning her hand, you know? Great, yeah, I just woke up to this game. Hey, what's up, man? Thanks for coming in. Yeah, I always get up early, so I usually start the streams pretty early. I know for a lot of you guys, it might be bright and early, you know, or depending on where you're at. I know for my European viewers, it's later in the day. Or if you're on the East Coast as well. I'm in LA, but yeah, I don't know, man. I've always been an early bird. I like working in the morning. I like getting things done. It kind of just makes the rest of the day feel better, you know? Feel more accomplished. Okay, that's fine. We can take one shadow. That's okay, yeah. All right. A lot of enemies in this area, as to be expected. It is the end of the game. Or what I assume is the end of the game. All right, cool. Perfect. You know, I'm kind of glad I took my time playing Avowed, you know, over a couple of weeks, because I'm sure most of the people that got this game are already, you know, have already completed it, but I haven't looked up spoilers or anything. I'm excited to kind of get to that today, right? Gives me something to look forward to. Records of Old Solus Part 1. Okay, so this is more on Nandru. These are the words of the first elder monk, Karatana, founder of the Living Archives, appointed by Nandru himself on this most holy of missions, to ensure that the memories of the Pargrunan never fade into obscurity, to hone our minds into the faultless repertoires of knowledge, repositories of knowledge, and our bodies into weapons with which to defend them. With Whale as my witness, let it be known that as long as even one monk of the Archives lives and breathes, our history will not be forgotten. As I near the end of my life, however, I find myself writing these records regardless. Let us hope they are never needed. Once again, loving the lore, man. Loving the lore at the end of the game here. I'm very, very curious to see what the truth behind Sapadal is. Personally, I am not liking her. Like, I think she's, you know, trying to trick us. I think she's an evil god. But, you know, we'll have to find out, right? All right, what do we got here? Adrabon, so I can upgrade a lot of stuff here. Records of Old Solstice, Part 5. Okay, so here's one we haven't seen yet. After so many years, some of the older wardens have begun to voice their discontent at staying in one place for so long. It's in their heritage, the very blood of the Pargrunan, to wander, discover, and settle. There were even whispers that Provetka would soon be upon us. Such superstition is unfortunately common among my older peers, that every settlement will one day face its Provetka, its final event. Of course they will. That is simply the way of the world. All things end. It gladdens this old heart to see that this nonsensical concept is fading away. So my guess is Sapadal's been doing, like, committing genocide for years and years, right? It seems like she's been doing this for a long, long time, maybe multiple civilizations. I wonder if this will tie into the Ingwithans
Still warm.
from before.
Garcia must have passed by recently. We should move.
I don't know if you guys have played Pillars of Eternity, but that game, man, has such good lore and things. Absolutely love it. Which is the main catalyst for me wanting to play this game. I don't think if I was a Pillars fan, I would necessarily want to play this a ton. But because I am, it's, you know, I'm really, really enjoying at least the lore aspect of all this. The game otherwise is good. You know, it's not, so far, not the best thing ever by any means, but yeah, very, very solid game. All right, let's hit him with everything we got. You gotta take out the priest as well, otherwise he's gonna get healed. Yep. All right.
Just a minute.
Let's get some essence. I am a little under-leveled, I think, for this zone, but that's going to be okay, just because my gear and spells are pretty strong regardless. Alright, we dodged that. Yeah, not too bad. See, this is the thing. When you're up against one boss, it's not bad at all, because even if they're stronger, you can just kind of kite around and, you know, just take it slow, and it's no big issue, but it's once you get a lot of adds that things start to get a little precarious. Alright, let's hold him in place. We'll take him out with this. That thing does so much damage, man. Yeah, the damage over time on that spell is just insane. Yeah, some really pretty environments too in Avowed, man. I've really enjoyed the art design. It's something that I hope they can carry over to Outer Worlds 2, which is coming out later this year as well. Because I know they're using Unreal Engine 5 as well in that game. So I'm really hoping they can take some of those lessons to Outer Worlds 2, you know, at the bare minimum. I'd really enjoy that. I actually really like the Outer Worlds 1. I know for a lot of people, they weren't huge fans. I'm one of the people, though, that did enjoy it a lot. It was just, you know, it wasn't, like, too crazy. It wasn't grand like Elden Ring or Skyrim or Cyberpunk or anything. It was just a short, fun RPG. Are we able to go in the front? Hold up. Actually, no, this is probably a little side thing I can check, and then we're going to go in the front door. Yeah, cool, cool. A lot of exploration in this game, too. which I enjoy. The thing about exploration, though, in games is if you really, really like the game, it makes the game way better because you want to explore and have fun. But I don't think exploration in itself actually makes games more interesting or better. Like, Skyrim isn't fun to explore for me because I don't love the world and writing and storytelling. But if I did, it'd be absolutely amazing, right? I feel like it's kind of just like flavor text. It just adds to things you already enjoy. But if you're not enjoying the game, having a lot of exploration just feels tedious, right? But if you're really enjoying it, then it feels phenomenal and fun. The water today is phenomenal. Man, look at this. So I'm wondering, so the Pargrunans, I don't know if that is the name for the Ingwithans. I'm assuming, you know, for these old people, or if they were actually a different people. To me, my impression has been they've been a different people, but we'll see. Records of Old Solus Part 2. I, Elder Monk Karitana, am honored to be among those brave few that first landed on the shores of the living lands with their beloved founder. Oh, so Nandru, they actually landed here. Where are they from? Maybe they were Ingwithans. As he forged a path we followed, he was not satisfied with the island's sunny coast, nor its verdant forests. It was clear that he was looking for something, for even the arid deserts were not harsh enough for his liking. After coming across the tusks, Nandru was finally satisfied. We then learned what it was he sought, an island far into the acid sea. This, he said, was our calling, and that it was now our duty to protect it. And so we have. Whale willing, our descendants will still patrol these wastes long after these old bones have turned to dust. Yeah, see, so I'm wondering who exactly... So we know Nandru was, you know, Sapadal's godlike, kind of like myself from before. And, you know, he came to these lands, I guess, to conquer. So I'm assuming it was a call from Sapadal. But at that time, she would have been in her infancy, right? Damn, look at this. Yeah, see this zone? I'm telling you, man, they've got some really good art design. I will go in there, but can I look at this art piece first? What do we got here? A little Sapadal doing something. Nothing too notable. All right, I say we jump, boys. Little sword at the bottom, all right. All right, into the belly of the beast. Here we go. Is this it? This might be the end of the game right here. I feel like we probably have a little more, but...
Spark. Daylight. Essence we have not felt in centuries.
All right, we got some trap spirits in the Adra. There's something over there, too, we'll look at.
No.
Oh, see...
Here. Now. It cannot be.
What's going on?
My brother, soul of my soul, how did you find me here?
What traps you here, spirit? Why did you not return to the wheel?
A god beyond the grasp of gods. What is the wheel to a man subject to one like them? I told Sabadal not to look for me. I did not wish to be found.
I didn't. I stumbled onto you. Who are you? Yeah, who is this? What the heck?
I have been here for so long. My memories are tattered. They fall apart when I look too long at them. But there was a man called Nandru once, beloved of a terrible god.
Sapadal.
I remember it all. I feel Sabadal's mind.
So this is Nandru.
Swimming in the deep. You should run.
You're a godlike of Sapadal too, aren't you? So he came for Sapadal, and obviously he also doesn't like her, kind of like me. Could you really be Nandru? I thought you were a Pargrunan myth. Did Sapadal ever find you? Am I in danger?
That was the name they gave themselves. Stolen from the ancient souls, whose deaths gave rise to them. To us. We were little more than appendages to them. That is why I must ask you to destroy them.
Sapadal is too dangerous to go free. I'm going to save Sapadal and end the Dream Scourge. I feel like, yeah, we got to stop Sapadal. That's the whole plan, right? You know, we took out the other baddie. Now we got to stop Sapadal. Yeah, easy.
Yes, you see them with eyes unclouded. The ruined cities, the crevasses cleaved into the earth. They remade the land in their image. It reflects their twisted heart. You, my brother, who are more brave than I, go now to the garden and hang the gardener from their tree.
But see, now I'm wondering, like, maybe if I kill Sapadal, something bad's going to happen, right? But where is the way, Nandrew? How am I supposed to get there? Just tell me where to go, you cryptic bastard.
You need only walk a little more. You are nearly at the end. You know, I always meant to die down here. To siphon my soul into a lonely pillar, disconnected from the stone that makes our world. Disconnected from them. I only hope that Sapadal releases you to the same long peace.
How will I know the way to the garden when I find it? Wait, if you can't reach the wheel, what will happen to you?
I do not know my end. In that I find a peace beyond any even the true gods can dream of.
So this is fascinating. So I'm assuming Nandrew can't find the wheel because of the end of Pillars of Eternity 2, which I won't spoil unless I think they're about to talk about this here. We'll talk about spoilers and things too, and how this relates to Pillars 1 and 2 as well at the end. But very fascinating. I like that idea. It's a good idea. Once again, the lore and world of Aor and Pillars is so awesome, man. So I like where they're going with it. It's just the game, isn't perfect. How will I know the way to the garden when I find it?
It is only a door, carved and warded by my own rough hands. It knew me. It will know you, because the same thorn tears at us both.
Thank you, Nandrew.
Do not thank me. Only do as I asked. Destroy them, brother. And when you see Boudica, tell her I said hello.
Interesting. So I wonder if we're going to talk to more of the gods then.
You went away again, but this time seemed different.
Another day, another chat with Samadra. Though this one seemed different.
Yeah, I was going to say, so I hope that now we're going to get to talk to the gods a little bit. We've talked to Boudica. Obviously, we've been talking to Sapadal throughout the entire game. I would love to see some of the other gods, though, because one of my favorite parts of Pillars 1 and 2, right, is kind of how intricate you can get with the gods, I guess, right? All the discussions you can have and things. And I think having games like Avowed where there's less emphasis on that is actually a good thing, but... still, I think towards the end it'd be kind of nice. Just because I want Pillars 3 so bad, right? So it'll be kind of a nice,
So, do we have a plan for Garcia once we
intermedium.
find him?
All right, let's make our way through the little cave.
Finally, we found the gates. Quick, let's find Garcia.
Lava's high. We gotta hurry.
I'll still need to upgrade my gear too. I think I was supposed to do that before I went through Solace Keep, but yeah, you can't win them all. What do we got here?
Good, you're here.
Oh, what the hell? Before I talk to you... Oh, okay, never mind.
Help me destroy this winch. We can't risk someone turning it and opening the gates. If the keep falls so that we might live, so be it.
I killed Ludwig. Your scheme is over.
I figured you might have. Bloodthirsty. You people just can't help yourselves.
I do like that at the end of this game, there's a lot of choice and consequence. Like the fact that I killed Ludwig, I imagine if I didn't, right, this would be a whole different cutscene. Probably her here kind of helping out. Was it you who told the Steel Garrote about the path to the garden? You're the one who orchestrated the theft in the living archives, aren't you?
Guilty as charged. I was the one guiding Dona. Mihala's sin is that despite her preoccupation with traditions and oaths, she has no curiosity. I had all the time to figure out what books I needed to acquire for the Steel Garrote. Then I had Dona, our young novice, steal them from the archives for the Steel Garrote.
I see. Yeah, that Dolna girl
By the
sucked.
way, is that novice still alive?
She's in prison.
I see. And what of the Steel Garrote? Should I assume they're all dead as well?
The Steel Garrote were taken by the Dream Scourge. I had to defend myself. You don't know the Steel Garrote like I do. They had to be stopped. Was it you who told the Steel Garrote about the path to the garden?
Me, specifically? No. I only provided them access to material from the living archives. The books and records that the novice brought to them were what revealed the secret. I assume you didn't let the Steel Garrote or the Inquisitor survive their search.
The Steel Garrote were taken by the Dream Scourge. I had to defend myself. They had to be stopped.
I could have used them. I could have fixed everything. But you've done me a favor in a way. So long as the keep stands, my people are trapped here, doomed by an oath to a dead man.
No one should be bound to a pile of stones. Certainly not because of a centuries-old oath.
Our people were nomads for ages until we built the keep. When it falls, we'll be free to explore the world again. I will not watch my people rot here for the sake of a pointless oath.
This isn't what Nandru would want. Nandru lied about the oath. The garden is a secret prison for a god. You're just the jailers. Interesting.
Then my conviction only grows stronger, Envoy. Nandru never wanted what was best for us. He built us a tomb and abandoned us to it. Do not speak his name to me as if it could mean anything to you.
Mihala asked me to stop you. I feel like I gotta take him out, you know?
Ha! Finally! Proof she's got a spine. Well, Envoy, now's your chance. Are you going to be a good little minion and do as she asked? Or will you let me save my people from themselves?
I feel like we gotta stop Soppadal, even if that means taking out the dwarves. I can't let you do this. Yeah, I feel like I have to stop her.
A life for rubble, blood for the prison of old ways. We twine.
Envoy, I understand that Kostya grates on the nerves, but perhaps we should...
So be it. And you are so close. The entrance to the garden is just beyond this door. I always knew it would come to this.
All right, little boss battle. We'll take him out. Oh, I got them all. This is actually perfect. Sweet. Now we just need to do this. We'll do this as well. Oh, big damage, boys. We are looking good. Oh yeah, this should be real easy now. Whew. All right. Much easier than the other fights. That's what we love to see. Okay, before we hit that now, let's actually kind of grab some loot and things if we can. A lot of Adraband. See, the question is, I'm thinking this is the end of the game, but I'm getting a lot of crafting materials, so maybe not. Let's check what I just picked up there. Optional, open the sluice gates to save Solus Keep. Destroy the winch gears to doom Solus Keep. Find the entrance to the garden in the lava tubes. I mean, I should probably open the... Do we want to save Solstice Keep or not? See, my problem is I probably should have rewatched the last stream a little bit. If we save Solstice Keep, what's going to happen, though? Unless the sluice gates are opened immediately, Solstice Keep will flood with lava, destroying and killing anyone who hasn't evacuated. Should you choose to destroy the gears controlling the sluice gates and the lava tube, Solstice Keep will be flooded by lava flow. You could also leave the area and allow your inaction to destroy the keep. No. So we want to open the sluice gates, right? To save Solstice Keep. Yeah. We definitely want to do that. So we're going to go with A to save Solus Keep, because I got to save the dwarves, even if that means letting Soppadal out a little bit, right? Records of Old Solus Part 6. All right, we're getting to the lore. Solus Keep was an ambitious undertaking. But under Nandru's guidance, leadership, and determination, it was finished. A beacon that stands proud as a symbol of the Pargrunan living within its walls. With this done, Nandru presented to us an even greater challenge, the Floating Foundry, a massive facility built atop a river of lava. Many wardens lost their lives securing the construction site, and many more died during the foundry's construction. Their sacrifices, while tragic, were not in vain. The floating foundry was erected, bringing with it arms and armor of unparalleled quality. Unfortunately, the foundry did not last long. Less than 8 years after its construction, tragedy struck. An eruption caused the river to swell, and none were able to make it to the sluice gate in time. Now, only ruins remain. Though it is gone, may the foundry's fall serve as a reminder to all of us that unchecked ambition will lead to ruin. These are the final words of First Elder Monk Karatana. May whale guide me on the journey to my next life. So they were whale worshippers. I wonder if they were the same from Pillars of Eternity 2. Before we, oh shit, wait, how did I just go into third person? Oh shit. Wait, how do I get out of third person? What did I do? This is surprising.
There's nothing there.
It's got to be this right here, right? Wait, what the hell? How did I even get into third person? Are we just playing the rest of the game in third person now? How do we, game, third person view, off. Yeah, I'll just toggle it off. There we go. Okay, cool. That's fine. We'll just go with that. And then before I move on, though, let's check our inventory because we did get some more items, and I'm going to get rid of the other ones we have here as well. Superb pistol. Pretty good. In fact, it kind of makes sense to put that on my other. It's okay. We'll sell it for now, or just kind of keep it in the back. Okay, what do we got here? Counselor's Garb. Plus 50% stealth attack damage, plus 5% damage reduction, plus 3 additional damage reduction. I mean, this is good for defensive stats. But the one I'm wearing is going to give me a lot more essence, which is what I want, obviously, right? What else do we have here? Increases health restoration and stamina. 15 maximum essence. That's really good. 2 dexterity, 25% dodge distance. That's awesome. That's really, really nice. Yeah, that is nice. That's going to be really... Oh, yeah, that is... Whew. Dude, these are great. The problem is I feel like we're not going to be able to use these for long, right? We're like right at the end of the game. Okay, let's open the gate. Let's save our dwarven friends. All right, perfect. So my only issue, though, is I don't know if this is going to make Soppadal, like, way stronger now, right? This might be a problem. But it's good to save the dwarves, I think.
That's that.
Did the keep look as confining before?
Speak to Mihala. Okay, I do want to do that, but I assume I can go through this door to get there. All right, yeah, back to the dwarves. To Galawain's tusks. All right, now I think we finally get to talk to the dwarves, go to Soppadal, figure out the end of this game, and see how it goes. Ooh, look at this.
The keep is beautiful, like a gilded cage.
All right, let's grab this. Where are we on the map right now, by the way? Okay, so we just came back from the bridge, and now we need to go back to the garden. What do we... Enter the garden... Or go back to the... I'm going to go back to talk to Mihala before I enter the garden. Because entering the garden is right here, right? So before we do that, we do have a teleport. So let's go explore a little bit. Because I think that's going to be the end of the game, right? We could even do a little bit of side stuff. But I think we just want to do the ending of the game. That way you guys can see that as well. Because I'm antsy, man. I want to know what happens. I want to know how it relates to the first Pillars game. And also, you know, Pillars of Eternity 2. I personally think the first Pillars game is better than Pillars of Eternity 2. I think the combat in the second game is really, really fun. And I love the build variety. Dude, I like it more than even the Pathfinder games. I love the system that, you know, Josh Sawyer and team designed it. I'm a really big Pillars of Eternity fan, from gameplay to everything, man. But I will say I think the first game specifically had a narrative that just... It was really, really special in a lot of ways, right? I don't know, man. The twist at the end of the first Pillars of Eternity game, for those of you guys who haven't played it, is super, super good. It might be my favorite twist in a game ever. Not even because you don't see it coming or it's so crazy. It is pretty crazy, but it's more like the philosophical implications and what it means for the world and things like that, right? I think I took these guys out. Can I talk to this guy?
I hope the Zarabs haven't been too much trouble.
I murdered them all. Don't worry, champ. But yeah, man, the first Pillars of Eternity, that's what made me fall in love with the series. And it's funny because originally I didn't even like Pillars of Eternity 1. I found it so boring. I think I had to play it like 5 or 6 times before I finally got more than like 2 hours in. And it's so funny because looking back, it is such a fantastic game. And I don't know why I wasn't more into it at first, you know, the first go around. Because it's a really, really fantastic game. It's an older style RPG. Obviously, it alludes to Baldur's Gate and a lot of the you know, discussions and things. There's no voice acting or anything like that. There is in a couple moments, but for most things, right, in that game, there's no voice acting. In Pillars of Eternity 2, there's voice acting for everything, which is a nice plus. But still, man, I don't know. I think the narrative, man, of Pillars of Eternity 1 is just something else, dude. Such a fantastic series. So underrated. And that's why I was really excited for Avowed, too, man. Because Avowed is like the game that has the potential to get more and more people into this series. I think, sadly, Avowed turned out to be like a 7 to 8 out of 10-ish. And while that's good, I don't think that's good enough to really bring in new fans, right? Like, I think if they had the entire Obsidian team working on Avowed and really focused on more like immersive elements where the world reacts to you and feels alive and you know, a little bit better writing and things, I think this could have been a huge hit because the combat's fantastic, man. And I would have loved to see more classes from Pillars of Eternity carry over to Avowed as well. So it's a bummer they didn't, like Chanters, man. Chanters are such a cool idea for a class in a CRPG, and it's a bummer they don't have them in this game. So we'll see, man. You know, it's I'm hoping that maybe an Avowed 2, or maybe they will make a Pillars of Eternity 3 with like a Baldur's Gate 3 level budget. That would be the dream. But we'll see.
Yes.
We'll see.
Yes, calm down. Why did you expect anything else when a new man...
Okay, so we saved the dwarves. Pretty good call. Now we get to talk to Mihala and see what happens. We can upgrade our gear as well.
Is everyone all right?
The keep and many of your people are safe. For better or for worse, the keep remains intact. It's fine, but I could go back and destroy it if you prefer.
If that is a joke, Envoy, it was incredibly tasteless. Regardless.
This could have all been avoided if you weren't so stubborn. I couldn't even tell. I wouldn't have been right to let the keep be destroyed.
Maybe. After everything that has happened, I can't help but wonder if perhaps Kostya was right. Here. I once was this artifact's custodian, but I failed in protecting the keep. This belongs to one who has proven capable of guarding my people. I wish so much that things had gone differently.
Bastion of Solace. Okay, what is this? Ooh, okay. I mean, it's a shield, so I'm probably not going to use it, but what's it do? Blocking has a 25% chance to inflict fire damage on the enemy, plus 75 maximum health, plus 50 maximum stamina. That is nice. In fact, that's so nice that I probably am going to switch that out for here, and then I'm going to put the magic pistol there, and then I'm just going to put this back. Yeah, that's nice, man. That gives this build right here specifically. Yeah, the amount of look at that. You can just jump around like crazy. This is nice. This is real nice. Look, and another thing I love about Avowed, man, is you can have a shield with a gun. You can have a gun with magic. You can have a sword with a gun. Like, it's just so awesome, man. I'm a really big fan of the whole kind of repertoire, right? What I will say, though, is maybe I could even change my build up a little bit. Because while I do like Miletta's, I feel like, honestly, if we were to go this build with the shield, that would be fantastic, man. Because then I could just shoot while we're running around and then throw out some spells. The only issue is if I go here, right, my Ranger, I haven't really upgraded anything on the Ranger very much. On the Wizard, I do have some good spells, which we will be using. It's probably smarter to go the wizard route, but I do really like this idea of the shield build just because I get so much health and stamina that I can just jump around like crazy, right? I mean, we could use the shield with the wand as well. But I mean, look at this. We're like barely using stamina, just jumping around constantly. That's like my perfect playstyle. Like this right here is my ideal playstyle. A gun that seeks enemies, and then I just jump around while shooting stuff. Like this is kind of the dream. And then cast spells when I want to here and there, right? Let's, one thing we can do is if we look here, what spells do I have that I could add? So I could add my grab. That's pretty good. I won't get the ice kind of cannon ability, which is really good. So I am missing out on a lot here. Let's see how much stamina goes down if I... Let's look here. I mean, I'm not spending much stamina even here. Yeah, we're fine. Okay, so I'll keep the same build. I think we'll be A-okay. Let's upgrade before we go, though.
What?
Looks like you'll take your inspiration from the shrine to Abaddon.
I know. A shrine to Abid.
Show him the star medal. Urbert told me you can make something special for me with this.
Now, these days
Are you done?
Yeah, I could refine.
I'll take the sword. And Arbus sounds perfect. Yeah, let's try that.
Huh, at least...
Here it is. You are this brick.
All right, cool. So I got an Arbus. Let's just check this really quick. I did want to, once again, I do love the gun builds in this game, but I think it's, I could switch my build, but it's kind of late for that. Let's see what the Moonstrike does. Power attacks deal moderate frost accumulation. Hits deal 10% bonus frost damage. So it's a super high attack with frost damage. I mean, that's pretty good. So before we go to the main quest, which is what we're going to look at here. So enter the garden. So before we enter the garden, right before we do that, let's actually go to camp. And the reason I'm going to go to camp is that way, and then we'll just walk over, because I want to make sure we upgrade all of our gear before we go into this final fight to end the game off, right? Yeah, it's been fun, man, though. I think Avowed's gotten a little too much hate, honestly. It's been pretty good, but...
saying this, but Kostya was right.
Let's see what he says.
We should have let Solace Keep fall.
Crazy is one word for it. You really think you can just burn down someone's ancestral home?
Dearie, the keep isn't a home. It's a prison. And now the Pargrunen will never escape.
Solace is my home. I still don't get why any of you feel like you have a say in this.
But you left.
Because I chose to. Kostya doesn't get to make that decision for everybody.
If Kostya doesn't, Mihala will.
Kostya's plan was mad. Destroy centuries-old keep and way of life, leaving the survivors stranded. With souls keep standing, those who want to leave can, and those who want to stay still have the choice.
Exactly.
The Pargrunen have always had the choice to leave, and we've seen very few take it, dear.
Amalia and her people took up arms and turned to banditry, and they still weren't allowed to leave. If anything, I imagine Mihala and her traditionalists will only make it harder to leave now.
I still think letting souls keep stand was the right choice. You have a point, but the decision's made. Yeah, I feel like we gotta let it stand, you know? We can't just kill these, like, people's home, you know? We gotta...
You know your own mind. There's something to be said for that.
True. And you've a date with the gods soon. We can only hope that you'll make better decisions.
Enough talking in circles. Let's save our strength for the garden. I,
Agreed,
for one,
Giada.
could use a long rest. And I'm betting the envoy could, too.
Rest up. We'll talk later.
Right. Looking forward to it.
Okay, so there's some things to talk to. Do you guys want to talk to the companions? Let me know. Yeah, I think we should talk to Kai at least. Let me upgrade my gear first. The main thing we're going to want to do is definitely upgrading the gear. I could... what does the magic pistol get? Power attack, deal moderate stun. Killing an enemy gives you plus 50% reload speed for 10 seconds. That's really good, so we'll just do that.
That meeting of the Solace Council did not go...
Okay, and then we want to use our workbench because I want to upgrade the wand to be legendary because that's going to be really strong. And that's also the one weapon I can do it on. So I only will be able to do it on one weapon, and I think we're definitely going to do it on the wand since we've been using it all game. Nice. And then we do not have enough materials to upgrade it past legendary level 1, but that's okay because this will still give us a lot more damage output in pretty much everything we're doing. For the Swallowtail, let's upgrade as well, just so we have more strength. Just because, you know, this is, you know, having an under-geared armor, as you guys saw in the last fight, definitely makes you not very tanky, is the best way to put it. Cool. Okay, so I think that's enough upgrades for here. Before we continue on, let me just grab some water really quick, guys. And then I think we can get on to the very finale of this game. I'm excited. All right. It is it's time to beat the game, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk to Kai though. I kind of want to see his thoughts on things here before we head out.
A whole lot of exactly what I How is it that the air up here is both thinner and thicker?
What do you think about Kostia's plan to deal with Adir? You've never been to Galloway's House before? Oh, okay, he doesn't have like that much insight.
Got extra water in my pack if anyone needs.
Okay, so I think we're actually good on that front then. So let's walk our way over to the main area then and go through the final quest here. All right. Yeah, like I said, man, it's funny. I got a lot more hours out of this game than I was thinking as well, because originally I thought Avowed was going to be, you know, like a 20-hour game or something like that, maybe 25 hours with like doing most of the side quests, but I think we ended up playing this for like 50, 60 hours. I did a bunch of these side quests. I stopped doing all of them right at the end because I do want to see the ending here. So I think if I had done absolutely everything, this probably would have been 70, maybe 80 hours if I went real slow on the hardest difficulty, since I think I'm one below that. I'm not on Path of the Damned, I'm just on hard, but yeah, it was an enjoyable experience. Like, I had a good time. I think if you guys have Game Pass, it's kind of a no-brainer. I would pretty much say, yeah, like, get this, no debate, because there's really no reason not to if you have Game Pass, but outside of that, maybe wait for a sale, you know. This feels like a $40, $50 game, like a very solid $40, $50 game from, you know, like a, you know, bygone era a little bit, but it's got some cool lore. If you're Pillars fans, I would definitely recommend you get it, unless this ending here sucks. We're about to find out.
We have waited so long.
You will not be able to return once you enter the garden. Do you wish to proceed? So before we do that, let's actually save. And I'm just going to make a new save here, just in case I ever want to go back to this exact point. We'll let that finish. And bon voyage. Because now we can go back to that save point if we do want to do any side quests, right, to kind of end off.
Well, this is it, I guess. Feels very different from the last time I left Galloway's tusks. I will say, it's nice to look out and see Solace still standing. Thanks for that.
Kostia had no right to make the decision for everyone. We're becoming quite the local heroes. I agree, if I do say so myself.
Careful, Envoy, or your head won't fit through the gates to the garden.
Solace is still standing. And so are you. We're in this together.
Just so you know, Kai, it's starting to sound like you like me.
If you happen to need a reminder, do let us know. Brooding in silence can be quite the mood killer.
Not to spoil the moment with good news, but I doubt the rest of the island has been quiet while we've been looking for the garden. Things have only gotten more tense since Fjord, and the Steel Garrote probably hasn't been doing us any favors on that front.
Especially when they're led by a woman who doesn't seem interested in staying dead. Not to mention, after we take care of the Envoy's little god problem, we'll still have an empire bearing down on us.
A time of change and strife. We felt this discord in the island itself. Maybe curing the Dream Scourge will cure the island's insanity. The living lands could be at war by the time we leave the garden. Yeah, we'll see if things get better.
We should be so lucky.
Can't say I'm too excited about just walking into the garden. I grew up learning I needed to protect that place, but it never felt like more than a children's tale to me.
I hear you. This island is weird enough when all we have to worry about are vengeful plants and soul-altering corruption.
Am I the only one who's looking forward to the garden? We're pioneers, stepping into the great unknown, a land of mystery.
We have to remember to love them in spite of their lack of proper enthusiasm, dearie.
They have a right to be worried about certain death. Good point. We'll be the first to enter the garden in ages. I don't relish having our souls peeled down to the core, one fleeting memory at a time.
You have such a way with words, Envoy.
I have a theory about the garden, or a warning, depending on how you want to look at it. Sapadal has been imprisoned a long time. The garden will be a reflection of their dreams, their nightmares, their madness.
I wouldn't be surprised if we saw visions or hallucinations, and not even the fun kind.
You're saying there's a chance we all become raving lunatics? At least we'll get to meet Sapadal in person. Yeah, I can't wait.
About that, before we go any further, I have to ask you something. You told the Inquisitor that you intend to kill Sapadal. Is that still the plan?
It is. Ludwig is dead again, so any agreement we struck is null and void, unless anyone has a better idea. No idea, I was just trying to placate Ludwig. Do you disapprove?
If only it were that simple. Sapadal is responsible for the spiritual health of the living lands, and the island has suffered for it. No matter what the Inquisitor said, I don't believe there's a right or wrong choice to make here. Just the one you believe in.
Any more words of wisdom? There has to be a right or wrong, otherwise what are we doing? That doesn't make the choice any easier.
Good. Who said it has to be? Remember, we're stepping into a realm that is both physical and spiritual in nature. If you can call it nature. There's no telling how long we'll be gone. For all we know, time could run backwards in the garden.
Does anyone feel like turning back? This may take a while.
Not a chance. We're a crew now, so you're stuck with me until the end. Marius?
I told you I'd be with you till the end. I don't go back on my promises. What about you, Giada?
You're not going into the garden without me. I have to see this with my own eyes. Yatsli, if you feel like running back to Quilici, now would be the time. No one would think less of you.
And tell Quilici that I missed out on the most exciting part.
All right, then. We're in this together. Wipe a tear from the corner of your eye. I mean, they're nice. I don't know. I don't know about that. Thank you, everyone. I don't say that enough.
Fair weather or foul?
I plan on wandering the garden whether I'm traveling with you or not. I have to find out what the big deal is.
Agreed. I'm not waiting in camp while the rest of you have all the fun. Hope to see you out there, Marius.
Well, let's go then. We can't keep your god waiting.
All right. Time to finally enter the garden, ladies and gentlemen. All of the game has been building up to this. Is there anything we need to check before we go? I don't think so.
I'm not
I
falling
think we
for
can
that
just go
again.
for it.
Tell me what it is first.
Oiled stained wood
All
bark
right, let's just
and
hit the
wasp
Audra pillar, it
appendages.
looks like. Yep. All right, the finale of the game. I'm guessing this is going to be kind of a dream sequence, kind of like we see in Pillars 1 and 2. Especially Pillars 2. I feel like there's a lot of that. Kind of like they talked about as well. Ooh, what do we got back here? That's where we came from. Ooh, look at this.
I wonder if Yahtzee brought our ladder.
Oh, shit.
That's convenient.
Damn, I got a little ambitious there with my jumps. Yeah, see, this is the stuff I love to see in Pillars of Eternity, man. Because Pillars of Eternity does have some really, really interesting, like, magic and lore and things like that. And this game hasn't dived that much into that. And I actually appreciate it for that, because I think that's more of a Pillars of Eternity story to tell, just because you're the Watcher, right, which is a very important character. And you're very important here as well, but in a different way, right, in a less metaphysical way, I guess. All right, what do we got over here? Any good loot? Yes, we do. I mean, I figured, right? There must be... I hate when games give you loot like this, though, in the final zone. You know what I mean? Like, for example, why am I even getting crafting material? There might be a camp I can upgrade things at, so I could be wrong. This might, you know, we might be about to see a quick update here. But usually it's like, why are you giving me all the cool gear right at the last second, you know? I hate when games do that. Magfolk Orison 1. Life is a prayer. God function defines a good prayer, and we pray it with our hearty holy genocide. Now says God function, destroy the enticed one. The chisened ones, puncture the cyst of their secessionist Audra, smother their children, for they are without soul, slaughter their livestock, for they are without soul. So this is basically the mag folk being ordered to come and purge this island originally, it looks like, right? For any of you who don't know, by the way, the mag folk, the other gods in Pillars of Eternity use the mag folk for like war and defense. They're kind of like giant automatrons, kind of, a little bit. Letter from Tane. Dill Lengrath, I made it to the garden somehow. The last thing I remember is getting lost, stumbling through the woods, past a volcano, and now here I am. Then again, maybe it was all a dream. Maybe this is a dream too. What else is new? The plants are a nice touch, but a bit too humanoid. They fit right in the halls obscured, a little greenery to brighten up the enclosures. Anyway, I believe this marks the end of my sightseeing tour of the living lands. Not a moment too soon. I miss the comforts of home. Now how do I leave? Oh well, I'll figure something out. I always do. Wink. Oh shit, dude.
I get the feeling I'd actually...
Okay, so yeah, now that we upgraded our gear, I'm definitely doing way more damage here, which is good. And these guys are not skeletons anymore, like meaning they're too strong for my level. So this is much better. We're looking good now. However, these guys are pretty strong, which you would expect for the final fighters, so that's fair. If we kill Sapidol like I plan to as well, I imagine we're going to have a lot of explaining to do. You know, there's probably going to be a big boss fight we have to go through, which, you know, I'm looking forward to, I'd say. Let's take both of these. All right, take him out. All right, is that a bear? What is that? I'm gonna take out the guys so they don't flank us. All right. What the hell are we dealing with now? Dream Thrall Plague Zarup. Yeah, okay, interesting. Okay, we'll take the bear down. Let's hit him with that. I feel like the bear will probably be bad against the fire, right? Yeah, that does a bunch. Cool.
Just a minute.
Man, yeah, these enemies are pretty strong though. Like this guy, he's even got the skull with a almost max level weapon for me. All right, cool. Take this guy out nice and easy. Perfect.
Good fight.
What do we got down here? So there's an Audra pillar down there, which means I will be able to upgrade my gear again, because I think I do have enough to upgrade my some of the gear I have here. Let's check what we got. Sapphire, living steel chunk, cool. Anything up here? Doesn't look like it. Oh, maybe actually. What do you know? Magfolk Orison 2. Of the enlisted ones, we made a holy slaughter. The young were smothered with our hands. Of the oldest, we made fires. We rendered them down into fuel to clear the insist growth. From some, we removed the hands. From others, the feet. From others, the features. All of which we gathered in heaps which drew the insisted wildlife to feed. Into these heaps, we set poison. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Of their severed heads, we made pyramids. 10 heads to a side. And the count of heads in each pyramid was 385. Of these pyramids, there were counted 7,707. What in God's name? We spared those who could run with vigor, so that they would lead us to the other dwellings of the insisted. We made it known that mercy could be purchased by tribute, so that the insisted would gather together their livestock, their wine, and health to present to us. The first 10 of these tributes were accepted and gave mercy. Then, after the 11th tribute, we began to kill all those who assembled. In this way, we made them gather themselves to be taken census and killed. In this way, we approached God through prayer. So the Magfolk pretty much just slaughtered everyone. So here's the thing, though. So maybe that means Sapidol was actually in the right? Because maybe she actually was trying to, like, stop these evil monsters, and that was the only way, right? I think that's what we're going to come to learn. I think we still got to stop Sapidol, though, because if I know anything about Pillars of Eternity, it's that killing every god possible is pretty much the way to go. Can we not burn that from here? Oh shit! I'm gonna have to go in from the other way. That's okay. Interesting though, very interesting. The plot thickens. Maybe Sapidol is not as bad as we thought. Okay, so we do want to do the Audra Waystone because we need to, Okay, let's go there. Oh, shoot. Did I miss? Did that not work? Hold up. Give me a second. I want to go into that secret location right there to see if we find any good loot. But yeah, so maybe Sopadol is not as bad as we thought. It's hard to say, right? There we go. Easy peasy. I can have, what's her name? Get rid of this.
Like it's hard. Try it.
Perfect. I knew we could get in here. Anything down? No. So I'm gonna have to go here. Oh, I'm gonna have to make another bridge. Let's go like this. Alright. Perfect. Oh yeah, we got some legendary. See, I knew something would be in here. Hopefully it's something magical. Oh, dude, that would be perfect. Windwalker armor. This actually might be perfect because I need new armor anyways. What does it do, though? Receiving an elemental status applies that status to all nearby targets, plus 20% fire frost and shock accumulation. Fuck it. I feel like that's actually worth it just because it is light armor like I have, and it's legendary, which means it's going to give me more defense as well. Yeah, I think that's worth. However, I do lose a lot of essence. Let me check something. Yeah, I don't know. You lose a... I don't know. We'll see. I think this will be worth it because I can just, you know, chug different potions I've been stacking up all game if need be. So I think we'll be totally fine. Let's actually check this area as well. I don't know if this is going to lead into the zone I'm trying to head into. It's not. Okay. Is there anything down here? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Yeah, a lot of exploration in this game, like I was saying. There's a ton of things to discover. A lot of secrets everywhere. Oh, what do we got here? Interesting. Looks like a secret door. This is where I'm going to come out, huh? Whoa.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Or am I going mad?
Yeah, this is... Oh, this is like her parents back at the place, yeah. So this was happening to other people, too. All right, what do we got here? Unusual book. This book is penned with dark tree sap instead of ink, every stroke done with a slow and meticulous hand. Most of the pages contain sketches of the garden, unfamiliar animals, and even music and some ancient notation. Only the final page contains legible writing. Forgive us. Are they the ones who maybe revealed Sopadol? Kind of like the Ingwithans back in the day. It could be, right?
What is the meaning of this? It can't be real. This is an illusion. A joke. Tell me we're both seeing the same thing.
I'm just as confused as you are. It's the family's lab all over again.
But worse. So much worse. Why am I cursed to see this again? Why does the memory follow me wherever I go?
I think the garden is misleading us, playing with our senses. You don't think these things moved here themselves, do you?
Don't be ridiculous. Whoever is responsible, I'm tired of the bullshit. Step forward and answer for yourself, coward.
Godlike of Sopadol, long have we awaited you.
Finally, you've come home.
It's not just me, right? The plants are talking.
Oh my gods. They're alive?
I talk to them, Giada. I feel like this is a trick by Sopadol, right? Wave to the plant. Greetings.
What do you think you're doing?
Giada Castell, welcome.
Wait, you know me? How do you know me?
For centuries, our whispers filled the silence. Then we heard your mother's call.
My mother? You heard her?
Are these
she
the part
reached
grooming?
out to us, using the tool you now carry.
But that would have been years ago. The first time she used the phantasmal focus. The only time she used it.
We heard, and Sopadol answered, saying in a great voice, "We are here. You have found us."
But when Sopadol speaks, the living lands trembles. The voice of a god can be a terrible thing.
You're saying Sapodal was responsible for the lab incident? Yeah, that's what I would have guessed, right? I hear Sapodal all the time, and I'm doing fine.
No. This can't be. What exactly happened to my parents? Tell me, please. I need to know.
Sapodal wanted to be heard, and in so doing, twisted your family in body and soul, broke them into a more suitable shape.
Sapodal does not know the limits of their strength. Mistakes were made.
Mistakes were made? Do you have any idea what my life has been since your little mistake?
After the incident, your parents were like us, and we took pity, so we helped them move on, as they wanted.
In the end, they thought only of you, their pride, and their love.
That's it. That's really it. The answer I've been searching for all these years. Sapodal destroyed
She's
my
she's
family.
definitely gonna want to kill Sapodal now. I think she's on the kill Sapodal train now with me. That's good. I'll take that. I'm so sorry, Giada. I had no idea. What are these things?
We are companions, toys, diversions. Sapodal fashioned us out of dreams and memories.
I can't believe it never occurred to me. They're animats. Ancient vessels held together with duty and loyalty. Their design is unusual. Organic, much like the garden itself. Sapodal's work. All this time, your god has been making imaginary friends. Drawing pictures on the walls of their cell. It's almost too sad to imagine.
We're going to go to the Animants again. Animants are spears bound to unliving vessels, which include sculptures, suits of armor, or other materials. The oldest known Animants were used as guardians of royal tombs. They are durable, patient, and loyal to their creator. You think they're telling the truth? We should get moving.
Indulge me a moment. I've been waiting a long time for this. One final question, spirits. What is this? Why are you trying to ruin my life again? Is this your way of haunting me? What is it you want?
That's 4 questions.
We want to apologize on Sapodal's behalf, and for the part we played in your sorrow.
They want to apologize. I came to the garden for answers, not to offer forgiveness.
They deserve forgiveness. What happened to your parents was a mistake. Nah, dude, Sapodal's evil. I don't know. Like, chat, do you guys agree with me? I feel like Sapodal is very... Because the game's trying to be like, oh, is she evil or not? And I'm like, dude, she's clearly evil. I am killing her ass the second we see her. You owe them nothing. Sapodal's madness cost your parents their lives. Yeah.
You're right. I'm the one who has to live with the consequences of their actions. If you seek forgiveness, look for it within. Don't ask me to give up any more than I already have.
That was kind of a banger line,
We
I'm not
understand.
gonna lie.
Thank you for giving us this opportunity. And thank you, Godlike, for bringing her all this way.
Anytime.
The time has come for you to find your patron, as you were meant to.
I'm ready. Should I expect to find more of these apparitions in the garden?
May the living lands receive you with open arms. Farewell.
Goodbye. We need to talk about this, but not here.
This feels like one of those times when getting answers doesn't mean getting closure.
So we can talk to Giada when we go back to the Audra Stone. Before we do that, though, is there anything else here? Doesn't look like it. Is there anything to loot back here? We already looked at the book. Yeah, so we look good. Okay, so let's go to the Audra Pillar, upgrade our gear, talk to Giada, and then go into the finale here. All right, cool. Yeah, see, a lot of secrets everywhere. So I'm imagining most of the zones we're about to go into are going to have things for each of the main party characters, right? It's got to be what's about to happen here. Okay, so let's upgrade our gear before the final zone. We need to talk to Giada as well.
All this time, I thought my parents died in a freak accident. An experiment gone awry. A mistake. And in a way, they did. But it wasn't their mistake. It was Sapodal's.
They were wrong to expect forgiveness.
I don't resent them for asking, but when you consider what they took from me, I am under no obligation to give them anything. This whole experience has me considering my family's work in a different light. Look at what my mother accomplished. Armed with her research and her wits, she found a god. When you speak to a god, it's nothing, barely a reflex. But for the rest of us, it's unimaginable. No animancer can live up to that. Certainly not me. I thought their legacy was a curse, and I could only break it by completing their work. I was wrong.
Now you're unburdened and free. Yeah, I would say that.
I suppose I have been all this time. I just never realized it. One thing is certain. When it comes to animancy, I need to unlearn some of my old assumptions. I wanted to tame the spirit of the living lands. Now, there's so much about it I don't understand. And it's creepy, but wonderful.
Could you still use animancy to help the living lands? I'm a pro animancy guy, alright?
Perhaps, as long as no one gets in my way. I believe the power flowing out of the garden drove this island mad. That has to end. Through animancy, we could help the living lands recover. It would take a lifetime, maybe more, but that's a small price to pay. Then again, who am I to interfere with an ecosystem that I barely understand? On the other hand, half the fun of animancy is stirring the pot and getting into trouble. I think I know what I want, but there are too many variables to consider. What do you think?
So this is probably going to be me helping whatever she's going to choose to do, and like maybe if there's in-game slides like Fallout New Vegas or something. Love the content, homie. What do you think of the game so far? I've heard mixed reviews. Hey, what's up, Need? Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Glad to hear you guys are liking all the videos. I have one tomorrow too. I think you guys will enjoy. But I like it, man. It's like so far I'd say Avowed's been like a 7 to 8 out of 10. I'm a huge Pillars of Eternity fan, so I think Pillars of Eternity 1 is one of the best RPGs ever made, especially story-wise and writing-wise, and world building as well. Pillars of Eternity 2 is also fantastic. This game's been pretty good. I think if you're not a Pillars of Eternity fan, it would be fine. It's very fun. The combat's very fun. I wish it had more classes from Pillars of Eternity 1 and 2 as well, like Chanters and you know, Ciphers, some really cool classes that other RPGs don't have. They're not here. And the writing's a little worse, but I mean, overall, I'm liking it, man. I'm at the very end of the game, and the end is definitely stronger. I think the writing's gotten a little better, and also there's some good lore coming out, which you guys are all going to get to experience here in the coming hour. But yeah, I'd give it like a 7.5. I'd say, man, I've enjoyed my time. I think it's great if you have Game Pass. Otherwise, you know, is what it is. Would you consider going back to Fior? You owe it to yourself to continue your research and grow as an animancer.
I have a lot of catching up to do. And plenty of room to grow. But I think you're right. So be it. Starting today, I don't have to live up to anyone's example. Animancy can be whatever I make of it.
Your mother and father would be proud.
I knew they would be. And not just because some ancient plans told me so. Now I just have to decide which field of research to pursue. But no need to bore you with the details. I've only got one lifetime as Giata Castel, so I'd better make it count. Hey, you helped me through a very difficult time. I just wanted to say thank you.
Another thing in the game that I think is okay are the companions. They're not horrible, but I feel like I don't think any of them are especially like amazing, if that makes sense, right? Let's upgrade this legendary here a little bit. They're all just kind of fine. You know, nothing that stands out like crazy. I mean, but they're not horrible either. It's not the worst thing I've seen. It's not the best thing I've seen. It's kind of just like Avowed as a game in general, right? It's like a 7.5 or so out of 10.
A breath held. Trepidation. You are close, yet distant still.
I had to rest. This place is exhausting in a way I can't describe. I'm close enough to meet you. Why don't you wait until I'm awake?
The moon has many faces. Different songs for different days. We know your light. We seek what swims inside you As you wane, we wonder.
You know what I wonder? Actually, Sapadol, I've got a question for you.
We did not foresee this.
Surprise, you still owe me answers.
An equal trade, we accept.
What would you do if you weren't imprisoned? What would you do if you weren't a god? What would bring you peace, happiness? What do you really want? I feel like the fourth question is definitely the most interesting, right? Because she'd lie about the first, the first one. The second one she would never know. Third one's irrelevant, who gives a shit? And then fourth one, yeah, that's for sure, though.
A question like the ocean. What is wanting? What is what?
Should have seen that coming. Yeah, I don't know what I expected. What if you could have anything you wanted? Is that simpler?
We would run, roll with the tide, sink our fingers into new earth. Whisper in the fields, lift the hills gently in our hands.
What about the people who live on those hills?
Disturb the dirt, but spare the blooms. Shake the roots slowly. Vengeance denied, squandered. This cannot be.
That, she does not seem like she's going to be very peaceful to me. The essence in the garden must be getting to me. That doesn't sound very peaceful.
We spoke of growth.
No, you definitely said something just now.
We speak of freedom when the hand still clasps around our throat. Wake now. Find us.
All right, time to go kill Sapadol. I'm curious if they do make her a little less evil right at the end, because I mean, I feel like so far she's like very clearly evil. Oh, what the hell?
I see the disciple has found his way into the cell.
What's up, Wodica?
No, Clarion Steel. We know this voice. Why is she here?
By the way, for anyone that doesn't know, Wodica is the Burned Queen. She used to be like the queen of the gods, but they betrayed her, right? So they kind of teamed up and betrayed her. She's still pretty powerful now, though. You talk to her in the first Pillars games as well. I won't spoil the big reveal, but yeah, she's in this game a little bit. So I've been talking to her in this very final area. Your essence is persistent, Queen. I underestimate your will. You in the garden?
I am everywhere. My tools have mouths to speak.
Out. Out. Her voice pierces our skin.
Look at this place. A quagmire of your parasite's worst instincts. Can you even begin to grasp the forces that you tamper with?
All I know is that Sapadol needs help. Why don't you explain, then, instead of insulting me?
Apparently, I must. The situation is worse than I perceived.
Hey, what's up, Kiko? Good to see you, man.
With your god's thorn in your side.
I do, yes.
Do you believe you can hold dominion over chaos itself? When even the collective fury of the real gods could only confine the sniveling creature to this wasteland.
No, I knew it. You're lying. I don't believe you. That was you. Wait, what? Sorry, what did she say? Do you believe you could hold dominion over chaos when even the collective fear of the real gods could only confine the sniveling creature on this wasteland? So we know the gods tried to strike down Sapadol. My problem is the gods themselves can be kind of evil, in a interesting way, I guess. Not all of them, but so maybe releasing Sapadol is actually better because then she can fight the other gods, but also Sapadol seems evil. So in my opinion, I'm just going to take out whatever god I can the second I see him. I'm just going, I'm firing the second I see, dude. I'm killing every god. It's going to be a massacre here. You're lying.
I have merely told the truth. That does not suit you.
It is true. She twists the knife. The seas run red with memory.
In time, the gods felt the wretched powers seeping through this land. Its madness would consume us all if it was not contained.
I mean, I kind of believe that. You couldn't reach the living land, so your magfolk did your dirty work. You didn't know Sapadal would attack you. Why not wait and see? Wait, Sapadal could destroy all of Aora? What do you mean? I mean, I actually believe that, but I'm curious to know how.
Chaos has no respect for borders. It goes where it will. A pity that its followers could not be reasoned with.
No wonder the souls of this land cry out. Then the godless, you ordered the magfolk to kill them too. I see. So she wanted to kill all of the godless because she was worried they would carry on her kind of legacy to kill Aora, potentially, right? So you're why we know nothing about them. You ordered the magfolk to kill them too.
Of course I do. The poor godless, worshipping the very thing that subsumed them. We could not excise the rot and spare the roots that nourished it.
You massacred them. Why did it have to come to this? You could have found a way to contain Sapadal without senseless death. The worship challenged your authority. You were never going to let them live.
You dare claim the domain of the gods is trivial?
Yes, I do. You defended your crown, callous but expected of a queen. I mean, that's kind of fair. Yeah, it's kind of expected, right? I'd say so.
True leaders make choices when others would turn away.
She scolds and scorns and wrings the earth dry. Purge her from this place.
Listen to its tantrum. It knows neither order nor...
Yeah, see, I actually kind of agree with Wodaka here. I don't know.
Holding back the tide of entropy.
Like, Wodaka's kind of evil, but I kind of agree with her, right? Which sucks, but I feel like Sapadal is kind of rough. Sam, even though I'm not much of a gamer, I'm here to enjoy. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. How you doing today, brother? Thanks for stopping by. How you doing as well, Kiko? Appreciate you seeing you again. I see you commenting on all the videos, by the way. I appreciate it. Sapadal is lashing out because of Adir. Can't you see that? It's not your order. That doesn't mean it's anarchy. Whatever the answer is, the living lands can't go on like this. Yeah, dude, I feel like we gotta kill Sapadal, because even though Wodaka's just trying to do this for power, I feel like Sapadal does... She's kind of a murderer too, right? So I think I'm going to take Sapadal out regardless. I kind of have to.
The answer is obvious to those with the courage to accept it. You are here now. There's still time to succeed where Ludwig failed. Face your false god and end its reign of terror permanently.
How? I can't kill a god. I can't do that to Sapadal. They deserve a second chance. Get out of the garden now. I'll never work with you. I don't want to do this, but if the whole world is at stake, someone should have finished what you started long ago. So I'm not going to work for Wodaka, but I do think I'm going to take Sapadal out.
Very well. I cannot force a child to bend to my will. But I will not stand by and watch you undo my work. You should have thought more carefully before you broke your oath to the Empire. Let this be a lesson to you.
So I'm breaking all the oaths, man. No Empire, no Sapadal. We're just going all the way down. Which animal do you choose, Frank? Fish or birds? Birds all the way, man. Of course. We talked about birds last time. I know they're cool now. Fish suck. Nah, fish are kind of cool. I had fish as a kid. We had like a little aquarium thing. It was pretty cool. Oh my god, what do we got here? Oh, so we obviously want to hit these guys with electricity if we can. Yeah, let's just hit them like this. Alright, big damage. Guy's got a lot of health though, too. But, whew! We are smoking them right now. My AoEs are too nice. Alright. Easy peasy. Any more guys? Yeah, a couple over here. That's fine. Let's, oh. I fucked that up. We'll, freeze him in place. Yeah, so we freeze him down right there, and then we should be good. Let's also heal it a little bit, boys. Just so we're good for the next fight. Yeah, these guys are pretty beefy, though. I mean, obviously, they're the final game, you know, boss things, I guess. Final enemies, so they're going to be pretty strong at level 5. God, my stamina is just so low. Let's hit him with this. I just dodged everything. Oh my god, dude. I need more stamina on this build, honestly, so I can get around things more quickly. But it's fine. My damage output's good enough. And Kai will handle this guy anyways. Alright, take him out. Nice. Alright, there we go. Easy peasy. Bon voyage. I have 2 turds. Sorry, 2 birds. I have 2 birds, a turtle, and a fish. Yeah, you got a zoo going on there, champ. Magfolk Orison 3. Life is a prayer. Is the task done? In just one task time, we marched upon the land and subdued all the insisted and shattered their dwellings. We made meal of their bones and packed it into concrete so that it would not renter the land. Renter? What is that? I've never heard of that word. We extirpated their tongues and their disbeliefs forever. From their rulers we received surrender, and unto those rulers we delivered ruin. Thus always to the godless. Interesting. Okay, so it's just more of them killing the whatchamacallit. Unlocks with sarcophagus key. Okay, where is that? It's got to be around here somewhere, right? Is there somewhere I can jump on? So apparently I'm supposed to go up. What is that right there? Find Sapidol. I've got the key must be around here somewhere, right? But obviously going up is the way to get further. Is there? I'm looking around to make sure there's not like a secret entrance somewhere. Yeah, for now let's just we'll look. Maybe we'll find the key and go back. The thing about watching you is that you don't rush the game. You take your time. Like, you enjoy the game to the fullest. Sorry for the bad English. Yeah, no, I try to do that. I used to stream more before, like multiplayer games. And that's not to say I won't here and there with you guys too. But with single player, I like to take my time, man. A lot of times the problem with streaming is if you don't take your time with single player games, they oftentimes aren't as interesting, right? That's why playing off stream usually is more enjoyable. But I'm having a lot of fun recently playing on stream because I've just taken it slow, like I would off stream, right? Because like off stream, I'm gonna read all the things and you know, kind of like reason through stuff on my own, or take a lot of time going through a build. Because to me, right, like half the reason I want to stream too isn't necessarily even just playing the game. It's more like talking with you guys and talking about like, you know, game design and things like that while we play the game, right? And I think there's more opportunity to do that when you kind of just take your time. Wait, did I already kill it? Oh, no, he's right there. Oh, we're finally fighting one of the Magfolk. All right. Yeah, this guy's pretty beefy. God damn. I think he's the only one though, right? We're gonna have a lot. What? All right, so we got to dodge everything. Oh man, dude, this is why light armor might not be the play. That's what my mom says. I say I want an animal, and she says it's not a zoo. Yo, you need to tell your mom that you can have as many animals as you need, brother. All right. If you want to have a zoo, then you know it is what it is. I kind of had a zoo when I was a kid, man. We had guinea pigs. We had a bearded dragon lizard. My sister had one. We had 2 rabbits, 2 guinea pigs, like I said. We had a fish tank. We had a dog. Anything else crazy? My sister has 2 rats right now, which is kind of wild. But apparently rats are great pets. I mean, they seem really chill from, you know, when I've looked at them, I guess. They seem like cool things. Okay, round 2. I think this one will go a little better now that we know what we're up against.
I liked them better when they were dead.
All right, so while he's up there, I'm just going to keep hitting him with everything I got. We need to make sure I have a lot of stamina, though, because once again, it looks like if he hits me with anything, we're just done for. What I can probably do as well is have Kai jump onto him. Yeah, that way he pulls aggro, and then we should be good on that front. Okay, hit him with that. We're also going to take this for a little essence regeneration. Yeah, I think as long as Kai has aggro on him, we should be pretty much good to go. Oh, shit. Yeah, I mean, he's doing big damage even on Kai, who's super tanky usually. We're doing oh, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good. We'll hold him in place a little bit. Then let's pull aggro there. That's my best spell by far, man. Just completely takes him out of the fight. Makes it so easy. I love it. Okay, cool, cool. I assume we're going to be fighting a lot more of those, would be my guess, but we'll see. Anything good over here? I want a bearded dragon. It was pretty cool, man. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, my sister had some cool pets, you know? Shout out her. And the rats, they're kind of cute. Like, they're a little, they smell bad, and they're a little kind of weird, but nah, they're cute, bro. The rats are cute and smart. I'm not going to lie. She's got some good pet picks, I guess, you know? What are your guys' pet picks?
What is that? I know that place, right?
Oh, now we got Marius's moment.
Oh, no. No. Why is this? Gods. I can't. What's happening here?
Who is that?
This is the moment I found you. Bundled and crying, while our parents died.
Viate. You're not here. You can't be here.
I am dead, Viate, from the Dream Scourge. We are in the garden. As strange as this seems, it is normal here.
Who is this person, Marius, and where is this place?
Iancu. Viate. I left you behind when I left Solace.
And I've found you once again, old friend.
You? No. What kind of blessed brain scramble is this?
I know the guarding would be strange, but not like this. Marius, we don't have to do this. We can just keep moving. Take your time, Marius. I'll do the first one.
This place is Pedraku in many ways. This may be among the least of it.
I have faced this already. Why force me to do it again?
There's something unresolved here. Something you need to understand.
Then for the gods' sake, what is it? I am exhausted, Viate. I can't take much more of this.
You know where we are. This is my memory. When everyone died, and I found you back in your tent. How much of this do you remember? I can't tell from your eyes.
Oh, not much. I only remember fear and sadness.
I didn't even know that this happened to Marius.
You as a kid.
We didn't do much of his quest.
Taking me to Solace.
I wonder if we did more of his quest, we would have kind of seen some of this, right? I wanted a bearded dragon. What about a chinchilla? Nah, chinchillas. You've gone off the deep end. Once you start buying chinchillas, that's when you know you've gone too far. They're kind of cute though. You remember none of this? It seems like an unforgettable event. Make your message clear, Spirit. We have much to do.
Sapadal wants to understand. They know your envoy very well, but not the people next to them.
I can't do this, Iancu. I forgot this for a reason.
And that's why you're here, Nimdut. You can't face a god with piles of Saka in your soul. Even when we were children, you kept me alive, first by needing my protection, and then by being who you turned out to be. When you left Solace, it was like I lost more than my best friend. I lost my
Damn,
need
bro.
to live.
He lost his
You kept
boy.
everything a secret from me. All that time. Best friend doesn't do that.
You owe it to Marius to tell him about his past. Best friends do what they think is right to protect each other. If it doesn't always work for the best. Yeah, I'll say that one.
Well, in this case, you were wrong.
I agree. So sorry, Viate. We should have trusted you to handle this in your way.
So, what do we do now?
That's between you and your friend, Marius. Forgive each other. You'll never be able to move on without it.
I feel strongly that there's nothing left to forgive.
Easier said than accepted, Viate. Forgiving myself is the hardest part.
Who are all these dead people in the back?
Know. I can't. It's too much. Not this and everything else too. It's too blessed much.
I understand that, Viate. I really do.
You will get through this, Marius. It's my turn to help you survive this. This may be your last chance to say goodbye to your friend.
I doubt it. I plan to haunt him forever.
My man.
Oh, good. Here's my friend, the Nimdut ghost. Don't worry, he's harmless. As long as you don't engage him in conversation.
Get out of here. Hike up your waistline and go talk to a god. They'll be waiting.
Rest well. Let's go, Marius.
Oh, it was...
Damn, we got a full massacre here. Whew. Sheesh. Anything in here? Nope.
Take care of my little friend, Envoy.
I will. I will.
He needs you more than he'll say.
Is there something back here? It looks like it. Yep. There's always little secret hidden spots all over Avowed, man. And once again, I do like it, but I think, remember, at the end of the day, exploration is only fun when your game's amazing. And I think if they had focused even more on, you know, kind of like writing and more focus on, you know, side quests and things even. Because I've seen people saying they like the side quests in this game, and I think they're okay. Critical hits have a 15% chance to root the enemy in place. 1% critical hit chance. What am I wearing currently? 10% ability cast speed, power attack steal, 5% bonus shock damage. I feel like my gloves are too good. However, this is really strong. Honestly, this might be better. Because the roots are just so strong. And also, I mean, look at that fit. I mean, how can you not, right? Shield is nice. All right, let's save on that. Chinchillas are fat. Oh, that's kind of mean to chinchillas. Wow, chat. It's kind of fucked up. What did chinchillas do to you guys? Oh, okay, whoa. Who hit me with that? Was that the... Okay, let's go like this. We gotta take this wizard down because he's gonna be a big issue. Yeah, we go like that. Nice. Now we're gonna get some electricity. We'll dodge that attack, and we're looking good. Oh, shit. Okay, let's heal again. Then we're gonna go like this. We should be good. The problem with stamina is whenever you use an attack, you know, like the reason stamina is good with guns is because the guns don't shoot very often, so you're just constantly dodging and shooting. But when you're doing something like magic, right, you more constantly have to hit, which means you're just losing stamina, you know, back and forth. Like here, I got to keep jumping around this spider, right? But in fact, what we should probably do is I can just have him, yeah, take a little bit of aggro from him. Perfect. All right. Perfect. I think there's still a guy over there, right? Fighting Yatsley? Yeah. Perfect. I don't know, though, man. I still think my gun build would be so good. Like part of me wants to do that for this final fight here, but it is what it is. 15 viewers in your stream, that's good. Yeah, appreciate it, boys. Yeah, like I said, I mean, I don't really... like I said, I used to stream a lot. For anyone that doesn't know me, I started streaming. That's what I originally wanted to do. But then I kind of got more into YouTube. This is actually my second channel, by the way. So for anyone that watches this channel, my main channel is Frankly Gaming. This channel is like my second one. But it's nice because I can do things like streaming or just little random videos. Oh, cool. That leads back to the main zone. So if I want to upgrade, I can do it again. But, you know, and I like just doing little fun videos here, too, you know, talking about philosophy or just, you know, gaming controversies at the time, stuff like that. It's nice, man. It gives me a little bit of a different feel than the main channel. I love the main channel though too. It's just a lot of work. But yeah, I'm streaming every Sunday now, so it's fun. You know, I don't think I'll be like streaming every day, but I'm really enjoying it right now. You know, just talking with you guys, having a good time. It is what it is. Dude, these things are just ridiculous. Okay, let's hit him with this. Is there just one? Also, I should probably hit that, right? I'll do it after the fight, so we can just take this guy out. But yeah, like I said, I don't know. Streaming, it's like when I used to do it a lot, you know, because I have a full-time job too as well, by the way. So I'm a software engineer full-time. But when I was streaming before, and I was also, you know, working the same job as well. This was years ago. It's actually pretty stressful, man. Weirdly, when you're streaming every day. And I never was like a big streamer or anything, but I used to be on Twitch and stuff. Yeah, for a short period, I would have like 50, 100 viewers. Some streams like 200. So I had a period where I had like a decent amount of viewers. But I mean, you know, it was always a smaller thing. The most success I've had in any of this has been my main YouTube channel for sure. Oh, no, that's why I'm streaming here, man. You know, I kind of miss it because it is really fun, you know, just sitting with you guys and talking about stuff, shooting the shit. But it definitely is challenging, especially when you're doing it constantly. And that's why I'm just doing it on Sundays, right? Because, you know, I'm so busy with work and, you know, just, you know, even making videos on the main channel and things, it's pretty hard to keep up with all of it. Streaming every day would make that very, very hard. Let's hold him in place. Okay, I'm going to throw this guy up, and then we're going to go fight the other one. Before we go, let's take the essence drink. Perfect. Yeah, these things are just so tanky, man. I don't know if my damage is too low. I do have a legendary weapon. Like, I feel like I should be fine. I love that you just walked into that. That was perfect. Alright. Yeah, these things are ridiculous, though, man. This spear does really good damage, though. I want to keep just freezing him up so he can't do anything. Yeah, man, this guy's just beyond tanky. Probably don't need to do that. Yeah, let's just go back. I think my electricity is probably my highest damage output thing entirely. I should just keep using that. All right. Got him. Oh, no, no, don't hit me. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. Oh. At least we have the, we have another life, so we're good on that front. Yeah, these things are strong. Their damage output is kind of crazy. What do we got here? Audra, so we can upgrade our guy again once we go back to the main area, but we're not going to do that yet. What do we got here? What is that opening? It's got to be opening. Oh, it's right here. I see. Okay, cool. We've got to get all the spots. Ring of Amplification. What is this? Power attacks cause larger hit reactions. That's pretty good, but it's not better than plus 20 ability cast speed, minus 20 ability essence cost. That's so good. Plus 1 intellect perception. That's so good as well. I do have an ability point. We should probably spend that on the meteor showers. Meteors break on impact, leaving lingering flames on the ground. That's pretty good. Okay. So now we need to get the other side of this door open, which is going to be here. Yeah, so we got to go around the corner. There's one right here as well. What? Okay, we got it. Is that both of them? It is. Okay. Before we go there, though, let's check what's over here. Let's do a little exploring.
Wait. Isn't that Tama's Karen? Oh, dear.
Oh, are we gonna...
You seeing this, too? No. This can't be.
Oh, this is gonna be Kai's part, huh? Yeah, we're gonna have to talk to Kai, and then Quilichi is probably gonna be for
this room.
Yatsuli. It's coming up soon.
It looks just like Tama's.
Uh-oh. Tama's haiku. The hidden heart thirsts. My spring beneath the desert. It was always you. Wow, how romantic. Okay, so I think we just talked to him, yeah.
Tama. No. I dealt with this. We stood at his memorial together. What is this, Envoy? This is your god's prison, not mine.
That's Tama. Sapodal's influence has warped reality here.
It feels like I'm standing on a storm-tossed deck. I can't focus on his face. His features keep blurring, changing.
You didn't happen to take Aiko's special mushrooms, did you? He looks normal to me.
As long as we're both seeing the floating islands and the ghostly tree, I can't blame this on drugs. To be honest, that would be easier. I know it's him, but I don't recognize him as the Tama I knew. It's like he keeps changing in front of me. Does that make sense?
This is a memory unchained from the moment. Every Tama that was or might have been.
Then how come they look so unfamiliar? I used to remember his face so clearly from that night. His rigid jaw, the way his eyes crinkled at the corners. He was in pain, but trying to hide it.
Then what do you see when you look at this Tama? A dying man, that's what you remember.
I did. You know, it never occurred to me how much he would have hated that. But this Tama's more than that. All his moments at once. Joy, sadness, anger, heartbreak, stomachache. Everything from the handful of years that I knew him and the decades before we'd met. He's almost a stranger.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it is. All this time I kept him frozen in his worst moment. When he was suffering and when I failed him. But now that I see him as more, it's like he's free of that.
And so are you.
You're right. I am. It's like you said. I'm not letting my regret define me.
I wonder if doing these actually changes the story at all, you know? Like, I wonder if me doing these things for the companions right before, like, if they'll have higher loyalty in the final fight or something. You've come a long way.
And we've got farther to go before this is over. I never thought I'd meet someone I respect the way I respected Tama. But you've made some tough calls, and you've kept your head and your heart in the right place. So whatever comes next, I'm with you until the end. Now let's go find this god of yours and end the dream scourge.
Aye, aye, Garrus.
When we reach them, what do you think we'll find? A victim? A villain?
A victim.
They've certainly suffered enough for one. Let's end this. I'll follow your lead, as always.
Yeah, we definitely got to take Sapidal out, though. She feels like a victim. I don't know if she actually is. Okay, let's go this way. All right, cool. And then we have something over here as well. This might be for Quilichi and Yatsli. Or no, we're just kind of in a different zone. Oh, is that the front? Yeah, that's the front that opened up. Cool, okay. So we're just going around the side. Magfolk Orison 6. I cannot approach God among the noisy company of the Shimmed. Their false God function deludes them. All their labor now is divine onism, and I do not think it can bear fruit. Great loops of false prayback now garrote their society, and every day those loops tighten. The exultation of self-validation accelerates, as the Shimmed improve their talent at falsifying prayback. They render every action holy and godlike, and begin to see any choice as an approach to God. Okay, so they have even begun to see the Godhead for themselves, whether through the synthesis of divinity or through re-emanation. Re-emanation. Some seek to divide themselves into children, as souls are divided into children. So what is this? The Magfolk just, I think, yeah, blasphemy, right? So they're pissed at all the godfolk, or the godless under Sapidal. I'm still curious what Sapidal, like, is she one of the Ingwithins, is my question. For any of you who have played Pillars of Eternity 1, if you haven't, you won't know what I mean by that. But I wonder if she's part of, like, the original founding of the pantheon of gods, right? And I wonder if she was, like, cast out and forgotten, or if she's, like, actually something else entirely. I would actually prefer something else entirely. I think that'd be really, really cool, personally. Okay, so I hit that. That's going to get one of these. We need to get the other two, and I'm imagining there's going to be some really good loot in here. There's one right here as well. Okay, we hit that one. That's going to open the door, and that gets that one as well. Is there anything over there? I can probably just go through the door and check it. We'll see. This is kind of reminding me of the areas in the very beginning of the game. It's funny because, like I mentioned, dude, Avowed is a lot bigger of a game than I was expecting. And when I first was playing, man, that feels like so long ago. You know, that first zone and everything we found there, that was like an eon ago. I was really expecting this game to be like 20 hours, 25 hours max. But yeah, boy, was I wrong, man. This game has a lot more content than I expected. Now, is all of that content, amazing? It's oh shit. My bad, boys. I was on a wall. I couldn't dodge. But yeah, as to whether or not all of that content is amazing, that's kind of where, that's where it's a little iffy. But like I said, I still enjoy it, and the lore is getting very interesting here at the end, primarily because, I'm interested in Pillars of Eternity and all it has to offer, and I really, really enjoy, the universe of Aora, just in general. So I am personally very excited to see where this can go. Okay, so let's go here, and I'm going to save before I go into the main thing. Let's also look in here. We missed this last time. Nice. A lot of crafting materials, so we'll be able to upgrade before the final fight, it looks like. Let's go here again. Okay. There we go. Perfect, perfect. Then we'll take this.
Ready, aim.
All right, easy peasy. Yeah, my guy's kind of a glass cannon is the problem with my build. I die very easily, but, you know, it's okay. Can't win them all. Okay, we'll hit him with the electricity. There we go. Much better than last time. Let's also eat a little bit here just to make myself stronger. Oh, shoot. They are coming from behind. So we probably want Kai to jump here and take the aggro. Yeah, perfect. I'm not using that ability enough. I feel like that's my issue here. Oh my god, bro. So I'm going to go here. There we go. All right, easy peasy. Okay, perfect. Are there any priests or anything holding us back? I don't think so. Yeah, no, we're fine. We're fine. Take out the rangers. Like I said again, man, I've been saying it over and over again, but the combat's very satisfying in this game. It gets a little samey towards the end, like here, just because, you know, I've been using the same abilities and stuff now that my build's fully online. But overall, man, yeah, big fan of the combat. I think if you just took this combat system and made an Avowed 2 and added in kind of the missing parts, that being the Chanter and the, you know, the Cypher from Pillars of Eternity 1, which I think are some of the coolest classes I've seen in an RPG ever. And it's actually astounding they didn't add them to this game, because I think that would just make it it would just make it better objectively. And I don't even think it would be that hard to implement. For anyone who hasn't played Pillars of Eternity, for example, the Chanter is basically a summoner class, right? And there's already spells in this game that summon things to fight for you. There just isn't a dedicated class. But to me, that would just be phenomenal, man. Because Chanters usually sit in the back lines with like a gun, with heavy armor, and they summon things. It's a really interesting, very unique class for RPGs, and it's kind of a bummer. More, you know, games don't have classes like that, and you know, it's also a bummer that you know, they aren't in this game, even though they're in the universe. Sorry, I'm going back really quick, boys, because we need to check if I can get into that one room. You guys know what I'm talking about? There was that one room on the side. Okay, let's go over here really quick. Maybe we'll be able to just run up the side anyways. Okay, that didn't help too much, but oh, the sarcophagus key. Ah, that's going to get us into that one room, right? So before we do that, let me just sell this. Yeah, I'm going to sell that. Counselor's garb. Do we need that? We do not need that. I got to get rid of all these so I don't become over encumbered. Oh, let's get rid of that. How do I get to wherever that area was with the... We need to find your god fast. Where I could use that key? I know the chest I can use that key on. I just don't know how to get back there. We'll find it, I think, eventually.
In its heyday, in its full splendor.
We've also got Strangled Audra here. Before we go down, though, let's interact.
What is happening? Does the affliction fester even here? It threatens our heart. We cannot fight this invasion alone.
Easy. I've made it this far. I'm not going to abandon you now. It only grows if you give it power. It feeds off your fear. Finally, a practical problem. I was worried you'd give me another riddle. Pull yourself together. You're a god. This is your domain.
Your resolve must be ours. We try. We try.
Okay, cool. So almost going to level up again. So we should be at least level 27. And we did get rid of all the Strangled Audra, which is kind of nice. You'd love to see it. Let's go down here. Okay, so actually we should be able to get to the area with the key from here pretty quickly, if I recall, right? Because we can go like this. And then if we go into the main area... Is it down here? I don't think it was down here, was it? No. That's where I just came from. Okay, let's go here. I think it's behind this. So if we jump into here... Also, what's the map here look like? Interesting. Yeah, so we need to go to where I jumped from originally. Can I even get to there? Where did I come from? Maybe we jumped into this? I don't even remember. Hold up, let me check. I'm trying to see if we can get to that chest from earlier. Yeah, I think we did jump into here. So it must be around here somewhere that I'm forgetting. Ah, here it is. This is where it is. Yes, 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 yes. All right. Let's see what we unlocked. This better be good. Spirit Mender. Medium armor. Okay. I'm more of a light armor guy, but we can check. Plus 100 maximum essence. 2% of your attack damage is restored as essence. Oh, that is amazing. That is so amazing. Yeah, I'm going to put that on immediately. And I think if we go to abilities, I also decreases essence penalty for light and medium armor by 25. You can do it by 30, but I don't even think I need that because how much does this even do? 25. So I lose 10, but I gain 100. Yeah, this is great. This is really, really great. And it's going to make me more tanky. That is exactly what I want for my build, actually. It's a good thing we went back. Perfect. I guess we can technically upgrade as well, right? Yeah, let's do that really quick. Because I think we're about to go into the very end of the game here, right? Because that stretch of land looked like it was about to be the finale, so I guess we upgrade and get out there. Probably want to do the... Do I want to do the Spirit Mender? What does it do exactly? Additional damage reduction? I don't need that. We want to upgrade the Conduit if we can. Oh, shit. I just upgraded the wrong one. Oh, my God, bro. It's okay. I think we're fine. Wait a second. Hold up. There we go. Okay, so we upgraded the right one that time. We're good to go. And let's continue. All right. Towards the end of the game, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it done. We'll go back the way we came in just to make things easy on us. Okay. Cool, cool. All right. This is it. How much more essence do I have? Let's see here. Okay. I also have a lot more damage reduction. This is amazing. Also, I'm getting killed because I'm just standing still, but yeah, this is way better than it was before. So what I'm gonna do actually is go like this. But yeah, this is much better than what I had before. Way stronger, so much more mana too. Wow. Yeah, my build's fully online now. Perfect. Perfect timing. The only thing I'm missing is I do have kind of low stamina, so I'm not able to jump around too much, but it's fine. You know, still better than, you know, I think having low mana, in which case I couldn't cast anything. Okay, let's bring that down. Get fire on the bear. I'm gonna try and pull him back into the attack. Yeah, my mana is just insane now, especially with the regen from the food. All right. So many things going on. Okay, let's pull him up so he can't attack me. Then we'll wait on my stamina a little bit while they fight the other guys. My attacks do a lot of damage just even off the base kind of throw, since I spec'd into that as well. Alright. Yeah, see, all my attacks kind of chain between the enemies too, which makes them so strong. Even just my base stuff. Alright. Another problem I had with the combat in this game is you never regen mana, but with this new kind of skill I got, right, I can regen mana every second by just kind of just standing there, right? Because by doing damage, I now regen, which is super, super good. Yeah, this is looking great. Yeah, we'll just hit him with everything we got. Why is he healing? Is there there must be a healer. Yeah, there's a priest right here. Okay. Okay, take you out. Oh, shoot. Oh, dude, I'm an idiot. I saw my health low, too. I knew I should have regened and ran. Game's getting quite a bit harder at the start. It's funny, the game starts hard, but not because it's hard. It's just tedious. Because if you, on the harder difficulties like the one I'm on, at the beginning of the game, you have, like, no spells. So you're just grinding away at every enemy, right? And now I kind of have the opposite issue where the enemies actually do damage, which, you know, you hate to see it. But it's definitely a better problem to have because it's definitely more interesting. Okay, you take that, and then you do that. I'm going to do the fire right here. Perfect. Just going to light him with everything I got. Yeah, the AoE spells my guy has, though, are just ridiculous. Okay, we'll jump back a little bit. Nice. All right, we're doing much better this time. Oh, shit, hold up. I gotta block this guy a little bit. There we go, perfect. Okay, we'll hold that guy in place. Go like that. Just gotta make sure I try and kill these skeletons before they chase me down too much. Yeah, so Kyle will come back too. I don't think the priest can revive people. As long as I kill him first off rip, we should be good to go. Let's grab this as well. Did that miss? Yikes, that's rough. Alright, cool. That guy's right there. I'm gonna heal just so we don't get caught like last time. I think there's gonna be one more spawn after this one, right? Alright. Yeah, see, there's the final spawn. I just need to figure out where the priest is. God, a lot of enemies here, man. Okay, go back. Yeah, so many enemies in this zone. Jesus. They're spawning behind you everywhere. Yeah, they're definitely ramping up the fights for the very end game. You know, as you would expect. Most games, you know, do that. That would be sure. That's actually one thing I liked about Baldur's Gate 3. I feel like the end of the game, the fights weren't necessarily more hectic. They were just more grand, you know? I actually prefer when games do that, as opposed to just throwing a bunch of enemies at you that you've already fought against. I like it when they kind of throw something different, right, to make you think differently and stuff like that. And Avowed's on a lower budget, right, so obviously it doesn't quite have the same capacity to do that, but still, you know, it's a nice change. Okay, so the priest is just killing everything now. Yeah, so he's healing, so I gotta make sure he gets caught. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna get him in the freeze. Alright. Okay, we got the priest, so we're looking really good here now. We should be able to handle everything pretty easy. I'm gonna heal. I don't have any heals, so I'm gonna go here. God, man, this fight is... And go over here again. There we go. Okay, cool. I'm gonna throw the bear in the air just so I can focus on this guy. He's being really annoying, by the way. Go like this. All right. Whew. What a fight, man. That one was hectic. God damn. They threw everything they had at me there. I did save after that as well, so if we die, it won't randomly throw us back like last time. So we need to get up there. I can just parkour my way up. I see, so I can go around the side and parkour. But before I do that, let's just go check what's over here. We probably should, right? Hey, what's up, buddy? Is this going to be Quilichi's moment, probably? Ancient memory. Oh, no, this is, we're going to get some lore. Perfect.
We have been here. We were here all the yesterdays before.
The air is alive. I've never felt essence like this. How long would you have been imprisoned exactly?
The sun rises and sets. Time is mud. When were you born? We cannot say. We feel no spark of the Tibari Sinakis in this place. We cannot see it through their eyes. We slumber here, alone.
See, this part's super fascinating because hopefully we can get an idea of where Sapidal actually came from. How do you stand it? No one to talk to, no one to visit you. They say solitude can give us time to reflect on ourselves.
Still wings, the clear glass of the pond. They took it all away.
Why don't you tell me what really happened? You can't keep denying the role you played in it.
Akita ripped from their beds, rivers of blood. What was their crime? Now our memory is a wound reopened. They came suddenly. The stillness of night split by grinding steel.
The Magfolk. Did they emerge from the sea? Had they been lurking in the woods, biding their time? Couldn't you sense them before they arrived? I'm assuming they came from the sea, right?
We had no time to speculate. First, they blinded us. Shining eyes pierced the concealing dark. Then they burned. Smoke ensnared the moonlight. The Akita screamed.
They destroyed just to destroy. Why target your people first? You were the greater threat. I see. So Wodaka sent the Magfolk, killed the Akita, and then maybe as a last-ditch effort, Sapidal tried to basically kill everything to save her people. But she's also evil, right? She, like, even before that, I think she was kind of... So it's a little more of a conundrum, though, than we thought. They were outmatched. They had to catch you off guard.
The snake attacked the bear, venom from behind. We saw a terrible design in the roaring flames. They had carved a path to the temple. We were their true prey.
They didn't understand your power. Were they trying to sever the godless's connection to you? How was that supposed to harm you?
Prune the branch, 3 grow in its place. We persisted. We were everywhere. How could they cull the wind? How could they track the stars? Then they turned to what the Akita had made. They toppled the statues. They set the libraries ablaze.
Damn. All that wisdom gone. Burning books, raising art, that is always how it begins. They were willing to stop you at any cost. Oh, damn. Okay, plot thickens.
They could not destroy us. They would destroy all who knew us. The Akita howled. They died. We cried out, sundered, soul by soul. We broke the earth, called down the storm, flung lightning from our hands. But they marched on. We grew tired. In fury, we exposed ourselves.
The Magfolk whittled you down. They must have had some weakness. You played right into their hands. Dang. So basically, Sapidal unleashed hell to stop the Magfolk, but it ended up killing everyone. Which is probably exactly like they're saying what Wodaka wanted. You hurt the very godless you were trying to protect, didn't you?
Our flailing smothered the cries. Were they theirs? Ours? The needle struck. They raised machines. We tried to tear down the garden's walls. Then, nothing.
What do you mean, nothing? Time stopped, didn't it? It happened when I died, too.
Not death. Worse. A void. We reached out, but the machines held us in. We could not feel the new day's sun play in the shifting tide. The cities crumbled. We could not save them. We could not save
The art here is so good, by the way. Shout out to Obsidian, whoever made this art. On all of these scenes throughout the game has been great. The cities crumbled. We could not save them. We could not save ourselves. That's not how Wodaka remembers it.
Extinction bought with blood. The victor right with the ash. We watched helplessly for aeons. Until you.
That must have been why the Emperor sent me all along. What do you do if I'll never come? What would you do if I'd never come here? If I'd been born somewhere else, someone else?
A chill wind. Our branches shudder. We do not think of this. The wound numbs now. We watch as the river of time expands. In the silence of our prison, we find clarity. How many voices lost? How many saplings have we cut down? We sink into the endless night. Perhaps we should be here.
Damn. That's not true. You're here because the other gods are afraid of you. The gods may have been justified once, but this has gone on too long. Remorse is a sign that your time here has been good for you.
Fish swims in circles. We are not sure we understand.
Would you have felt this way centuries ago, when your wounds were fresh? The world was too much at first. You needed room to temper yourself. Have you thought about your mistakes? Would you make them again?
We cannot choose where seeds fall, yet we can feed, prune, protect. The soil stirs. We have a new memory of this place. You opened the final lock, entered the hidden glade. You listened. You stand at a cliff now. We watch your footsteps carefully. We twine together. We reach for the sky. We grow. We grow. We grow.
I kind of want to just let her out now, just for the shit show it'll become. Remembrance of Sapadal. Your health constantly regenerates when below 50. Oh man, dude, I am stacked now. I regenerate essence. I regenerate health. Oh, bro, this is the dream. Oh, great. Now we got Magfolk, though. Do I even need to fight this guy? I feel like he's just gonna... Yeah, we just take him out. Perfect. Oh, shit, there's another one? This will get us to level 27 right before the this final fight. Because I assume I'm going to go up there, and then I assume that's going to be Sapadal, right? Because since we just got to our memory as well. Okay, let's heal up a little bit, because otherwise this guy might kill me, which would be a big bummer. Oh, holy. Okay, you take that. Alright. Damn, even with all my spells, man, these guys are just... They are hard to kill. Oh, man. Yeah, see, it's that ability, too, that really screws you. Okay, let's get them both. Perfect. The only problem with this ability is my, like, Kai can't hit anything since he's melee. So once you throw things into the air, you kind of just screw him over, but it's worth it for sure. Alright, there we go. Easy peasy. I gotta save some stamina to dodge if he throws anything. Perfect. Cool. Alright. Did we level up, by the way? I think we did, yeah. We also leveled up on our character. I'm probably going to take per intellect, just in case there is like a final check at the end of the game that having 13 might be all I need. I assume I would need more, but we'll see. We'll go here. Best Spartans, how you doing, man? Thanks for coming to the stream. Good to see you, brother. I just noticed that those tanky enemies are the machine magloids. Yeah, they are. So those are the magfolk. So basically, for anyone coming in that missed, like, if you don't know about Pillars of Eternity lore or Avowed lore, you're just tuning into the stream, kind of where we're at is Woedica, the burned queen, who is kind of she used to be the queen of all of the gods, and I'll talk about full spoilers. I won't say it yet, and I'll warn you guys if I go into spoilers for the first game at the end of the stream, because I do want to talk about it with you guys, but not yet, since I won't do that, you know, in case you guys want to play yourselves. But in this game, Woedica sent the magfolk, which are kind of like basically machine spirits that are used as defense for the gods, right? Let's check over here as well. And she sent them to the living lands, which is where this game takes place. Let's see what this is. Windwalker ring. Slowly regenerate up to 15% of your 50% of your maximum health. It's pretty good, but I already do that. But anyway, so she sent the Magfolk here to kill Sopadol, who was a forgotten god we didn't know exists. So there was no mention of Sopadol in Pillars of Eternity 1 and 2. I think there may be some lore stuff that was kind of hidden, right? But essentially, she sent them to attack Sopadol because they were worried she would be too powerful. The real question, though, is why was Sopadol not a god people spoke about before, and what is she? That's what I kind of want to get at, and we'll talk about it at the end of the stream as well. There's some potential big ramifications there, but I hear something. Is there something I can grab here? Even if there is, I'm just gonna.
There's something about that building over there. Looks like the kind of place Yatsley would love.
Oh, is that supposed to be? This is how we unlock Yatsley's part, probably. Yeah, so we should go over here for Yatsley. We already helped all the other companions, right? A lot of upgrade material. So I assume there's going to be one more Audra vein before we get to the finale here. Okay, let's go back this way. A lot of parkour in this game. Oh, man. Oh, man. That you hate to see it. Ooh, where are we? All right, we got some gold. What I'm going to do... I think I can just make that jump, yeah. Cool. Windwalker boots. Let's see what these bad boys do. 3 dexterity, 10% dodge distance. The ones I have right now, 2 dexterity, 25% dodge distance, and 15 maximum essence. So the ones I have right now are way, way better. Those aren't bad boots, but I already have some absolute bangers. Okay. Sweet. So we got some loot. Let's make our way out of here and go to the main quest. God, man, that health regeneration is so nice on my food. Yeah, but the Magfolk are... I'm assuming we're going to probably have to fight a lot here. Oh, what do we got going on? Oh, dude, yeah, Sopadol's trying to take them out. I see. So Sopadol's still fighting the Magfolk even here. I honestly don't know what I'm going to do, man. I was so hell-bent on killing Sopadol here, but I don't know. Now I'm... It's just not even because I'm necessarily all on her side. It's just I kind of want to see what happens if I anger the gods, right? Like it just seems interesting to me if I kind of release Sopadol, because what does that mean for the other gods, right? I feel like that potentially has a lot of ramifications. Oh, no. Get me out of there. There we go. We're dodging everything. Oh, now we're not. Now we're not. There we go. Perfect.
Thank you for facing that with me. Let's go deal with your god.
All right, here we go. The end of the game, ladies and gentlemen. After all that time. I appreciate everyone, by the way, who's been coming on the streams. I will talk about the game after and my thoughts on like the actual game itself and the lore, which I specifically am very interested in. We should be there shortly. Magfolk Orison 8. Life is a prayer. My faith has been rewarded. God Function has sent onto me a kith, a dwarf named Theodore, who awakened me with Magrin's prayers. Magrin's another god, by the way. Theodore worships me, and in his prayer I see the reflection of prayback. Once again, I have purpose. For the first time in many multiples of task time, I think that I can truly pray. I can fulfill God Function. Okay, so basically the Magfolk are living this like righteous life as they see it for the gods. Oh, we should probably save here. Oh man, that was rough. Okay, let's jump. All right, we're good. Perfect. I think I can go down here. Let's check. Seems like this is a secret, right? Ah, I was right. Let's see if we get anything good. Brooch of Spreading Flame. A trinket. Interesting. What is this? Your fire damage has a 50% chance to jump to nearby enemies. That's fucking so good. The issue is, I don't have my fire staff. Man, that would have been amazing if I had my old fire. I used to have a fire wand, but I'm using the electric one, and I sold the fire wand. Man, that would have been so good, though. That would have been... God, that would be nice. if I ever do replay this game, I'll probably go that build. I don't think this is the type of game I'll replay. For me, what I really want to know is this story here, you know, how this game's going to end now. But if they have DLC, I might come back to this, but otherwise it's going to be a tough ask probably. All right, here we go. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I called it. One last Audra vein, and then we're going to be in the finale. So let's upgrade our gear.
Like a death trap. Maybe we could stop. Catch up.
Okay, so let's catch our breath, talk to the team, and
It's
then head
always
in.
a weird sort of quiet on the eve of battle. I'm feeling that now. Seems like a good time to gather our thoughts and share a drink before whatever's coming.
Right. This seems like a perfect place to stop and relax.
Though it's hard enough to tell what's real here without a belly full of drink.
Sounds like you're nervous, dearie.
I'm feeling all kinds of ways. Anxious, excited, scared, hungry.
I feel it as well. It is only mortal to feel overwhelmed in the presence of the immortal.
Are you going to be all right, Kai? We should really get going.
Let's take this in for just a moment. Against all odds, we've survived the living lands, crossed an acid sea, and reached the prison of a god. When we first met, I didn't think you'd last long. But then I saw how you handled that dream thrall there. Shook off your own death like a bad cold. And then you confronted your own killer and let him go. Takes a special kind of strength to stay your hand in a moment like that.
I didn't know much about you at that point. You were traveling with Kai and you died, which I thought made a lot of sense.
I remember your calm. How you listened to my shouting match with the governor and actually heard me. You saved my city.
Yeah, we did a
and
lot.
Gave me a home.
I forgot about all these things, man. We definitely did a lot in this game.
I'll never forget that.
You were my hero right away. You rescued me from those sporlings. You got my priceless face. What more could a girl ask for?
And now look at you. Look at us. How far we've come in a short time.
Yeah, this game's way bigger than I know I've mentioned a couple times on the stream, but this game's way bigger than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, man, literally like weeks ago I was playing like on these other missions. A lot of choice and consequence as well, but not the best I've ever seen in a game. 5 oddballs on a mission to confront a god. What could go wrong? All right, that's enough out of all of you.
Oh, did your heart just grow a little?
Not to raise the sails before the anchor, but we left trouble in our wake. Fjord, Thirdborn, Solace. If we make it out of here, it won't be to a living lands suddenly at peace.
Just this once. Could we forget about the rest of the living lands? Some of us could use a break.
If we can't take a moment to ourselves on a floating island outside reality, then I don't know where we can.
Everyone gets some rest. We could all use it.
Right. We could all use some beauty rest. We'll want to look our best on the battlefield, won't we?
Okay, so let's upgrade our gear. So let's go here. We're going to upgrade our gear right before the final fight. Is there anything else? So I can upgrade the Spirit Mender. Because I don't have enough material to upgrade the actual staff. So that's fine. We'll do that. I don't think we need to upgrade anything else. Is there anything I can do on the stash? No. What about the enchanting station? Nothing here, really. We're going to keep that. Okay. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
People in the garden.
This is it. All right. The big finale. What we've all been waiting for. Right down there. And it looks like some laser things. Okay, so let's save here as well. I'm going to make another save just in case I want to get like footage or something for a video to come back to here, right? Cool. All right, and before we jump in, since this looks like the last 30 minutes of the game, let me just go to the bathroom really quick. I got to pee. It should be like, give me like literally a minute. I'll be right back, guys. So just carry on. I will be back in 1 minute, and we will finish this off. Here we go. We get to learn all about what Sapidol actually did. Or maybe, I don't know. We'll find out. Here we go. What do we got here? Magfolk. So this is the 9th. I hate this lost fallen form. I hate its feet. I hate its hands. I hate its calves. I hate its thighs. I hate its empty loins. I hate its solid belly. I hate its metal chest. I hate its clumsy arms. I hate its upturned, begging face. I do not want to be this kind of thing I am. What? Life is a prayer. To resent the will of the God function in our design is to withdraw from God. I penalize myself with blows to the belly and the soles of my feet. I is the word for this emanation of God function. We is the word for the emanations of God function assigned to this task. But the task is done. There is no more prayer back. What do we do now? What do I do now? If I cannot do, what can I even be? Wow, beautiful. What's that famous quote? I think, therefore I am. Who said that? Who was that? It's on the tip of my tongue. What philosopher was that, man? I feel like I should know. I just read a philosophy book.
The large glowing door is part of Sapidol's prison. Now, we just have to get past.
Nice of someone to mark that spot for us.
I
Yeah.
think we've found Sapidol's home.
This is giving me big Pillars of Eternity vibes. I think we're about to get some big revelations here. Anything over here? No. Looking for all the lore I can here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God, Jesus. Seems very dangerous. Let's try and go from the top if we can. Oh, so that actually leads somewhere, though. I almost wonder if there's some really good loot in here I could grab. It just seems way too dangerous, though. It's fine. We'll just go for it for now. Who is that? Okay.
Get off me!
Alright, take him there. I'm going to have you do that. Easy peasy. Yeah, this regeneration on my health and my essence is just so nice, man. I actually wish there were more items in this game early on that did something similar. Because I'm personally a fan of like the Halo strategy of, you know, regenerating shields and things like that. I've always been a bigger fan of that as opposed to resource management. I don't know why, man. I just find like health potions and things in games to be really tedious. I don't know if you guys are the same way as well. But I pretty much almost always prefer when a game has naturally regenerating resources, as opposed to, you know, you have to have a potion or something. Like I hate it when you can run out of mana and there's nothing you can do besides beat the fight without it. Now, don't get me wrong. I do like D&D style things like spell slots. Like in Baldur's Gate, I think it's cool that you have to long rest to use the spells. And I guess you could argue that's like the same thing. So like, what's the difference? But I don't know. There's something that just feels bad about running out of mana. I'm okay with running out of the ability to use my spell, but I like always want to have mana. I want to always be able to cast like my lowest level spell that doesn't take a spell slot for a little bit of mana, you know, and just run around and survive. Like there's something about that just feels nice in my opinion. Oh shit. Okay. Oh, you almost got me there, damn. But yeah, I don't know if that's just me. I don't know if you guys have similar thoughts as well, but I just feel like that it just makes it more fun, man, when your mana doesn't run out. It's just tedious. Okay, we'll bring you up. Perfect. All right. Oh, is he dead? Oh, he's already dead. Okay. Big damage, big damage. All right, let's check over here. Quest item, severed magfolk arm. Okay, cool. Assume I'm gonna have to put that in a slot up here shortly. All right, here we are. Yeah, this looks like some Ingwithan technology to me. And I love myself some Ingwithans. For any of you who played Pillars, you know what I'm talking about.
Seems like we've drawn a crowd.
All right, here we go. Holy.
Someone's eager to meet us.
I don't know if it's smart to take out these guys, because they're going to just fight each other anyways, right? So we're going to take him out, and then we're going to go like this and just do damage. Having the high ground is really nice as a mage, I do have to say. Let it regen a little bit. This spider's being kind of annoying. In fact, let's have him do that. But yeah, I don't know, man. The game's just so much more satisfying when you have regenning stuff, right? Because you're constantly casting spells, constantly using stuff. It's a little different than Pillars of Eternity, like I was talking about, because of the spell slots. But I just think it's just better, man. It really just is. Breach the inner complex. What is? I think no, it wants me to go this way. I think it was just pointing me wrong.
Looks like the gate's open. Well, what are we waiting for?
All right, here we go.
You gotta live to
Whew.
tell this tale.
God damn. Breach the inner sanctum. Okay, let's see. Do I... Oh, man, this is going to be tough, huh? Whew, we got a lot going on here. A lot of enemies. They're not happy. So what we should do here is actually have him jump as well. Yeah. So he's going to aggro everything, which will be nice. Oh, my God, dude. I saved right before, thank God. I'm back. Hey, what's up, Kiko? Good to have you back, man. Appreciate you stopping by as always. We're almost at the end of the game here. I think we've got to go through one of these portals to Sapidol. I'm still so curious to see what Sapidol, like the big reveal, is going to be. I mean, I think we know most of it, but I'd love to find out if she was like an Inguithin or something. That would be fantastic, man. I think that'd be really cool. I'd actually prefer she was an actual god or something. And I know some of you might not know what I'm talking about. I'll touch on it more at the end of the stream once we go over spoilers and things. But yeah, I'm very curious to see how this is gonna go. Oh no! That guy's about to fuck me. No! Dude, that attack is just too much. Oh, he's using it too. So let's have him take aggro there a little bit. So we'll go like this. Perfect. Let's go like that. Trying to figure out what spells to use here. The problem is my cooldowns are all super long right now. Okay, we'll pick him up. Perfect. Okay, hold you in place. You need to take aggro again. Yep. Alright, we're looking good, boys. Oh, they can teleport? Since when? Yeah, these things are just absolute tanks, though, man. The biggest problem with them is they're just so hard to kill. They're both in the AoE this time, though, so that should help some. In fact, let's do this. There we go. One of them teleported out, but that's okay. Did more just fine? Can't tell, man. They're teleporting around everywhere. Oh shit. Gotta run past that. Yeah. Okay, you hit him with that. How come I can't hit that? Weird. Maybe he was already using it. Kind of want to hold that guy down so he doesn't push me either. God, man, these enemies are... These are something else, man. We're almost there, though. Oh, no. There we go. Oh, whew. That was close. That would have sucked, too, because these guys are already so low. I'm going to have you go... Oh, no. You need to make sure I don't die here. As long as I don't get caught, we should be fine. Here, let's go right here. There, so we pull them all up. Then we'll just throw them on fire. Yeah, we're good. As long as I take one of the mag folk, I think we're going to be in good shape here. No. Oh, that's so bad. It's okay. We can just run around. Let's take some of our food too. We need to make sure we don't die here because that would be a huge bummer. Okay, let's get back. Hit him with electricity. Oh man, oh, he's following me? Wow. Yeah, let's get back up here. Are both my companions dead? Kind of looks like it, yeah. Okay, so let's get Kai back up. That'll help a lot. Okay. Whew. Okay, take you out. We'll get the mag folk too. Oh shit. So he's going for Kai, so we should be good here. Let's go here. And we got him. Whew. Man, dude. These late game fights are no joke. A lot harder than what was happening earlier in the game, but, you know, that's to be expected a little bit. Okay, we got another severed arm, which means we will be able to place that if we need to. Let me grab all the loot we can. We got another quest arm, which we also need. And I'm going to save just in case. Okay, cool. Let's get it done. That looks like Sapidol's domain. Finally. Here we go. Is she in that big tree? Trapped within the Adra vein, maybe? When will I be mod? One day. One day, man, you know? We can all dream. I like that tenacity, though. We love to see that. I don't think I need a mod, honestly. I think if the stream grows a lot or whatever, right? I'm just doing it on Sundays, so I mean, I don't know if it would, but yeah, then I would eventually. But I don't know. Everyone seems really chill. The community's good on this channel, so I think we'll be fine for a while. Here we are. There she is.
You have come at last, after so long. You are so small. We questioned if you were real. Then steps, a voice, through armies and corrupted soil. You persevered. Now, you are here.
Yes, here to stop the Dream Scourge. There's not much time. Despite the best efforts of other gods. Yeah, I got to throw in the little bit of, you know, the hubris, why not?
They choked our light, clipped our wings, pinned our hands. We felt only the bars, the shackles. They did not explain. We wish it could have been different. We only wanted connection. But the other gods imprisoned us, left us to suffer alone in this place. But you are here now. You found us, a sprout in the endless winter. There is little time. We would be freed from these bonds. The Strangler is close now. We feel her wire against our flesh.
Who's the Strangler? Wotica? I assume. Yeah, you mean Wotica? Yeah, that was my question. There's nothing to fear. I already took care of Ludwig. I was gonna say it's got to be Wotica. The Seal Garrote is the true threat. They don't know what they meddle with.
She begs for our blood. Her wolves defile the city on the shore.
Wait, is something happening in Paradise? Speak plainly. What are you trying to tell me?
Blood on the tile. The people's cries ring in our ears. She pierces us now. Now we will not brook this. Not again. A spark. Wait. The essence bends here. Time flows into itself. You can reach her. Will the garden to open. It will take you there.
But how do I do that? Open a portal. What if I end up in the wrong place? Magic that powerful always has a cost.
A mountain of essence. We strain, but it will move for you. We were everything. What have we lost? What multitudes could we contain? We could run, leap in the water, flourish in forgotten hills.
No more of your gibberish. I'm here to end you. You want freedom once more? It's what you asked from the beginning. We need to talk about what you did, Sapadal.
We must. We shall. We have been thinking of this. We mourn our past. We only seek peace now. A chance to regrow.
Nah, I don't buy it, man. I think she's absolutely not. You have too much to answer for. Don't let go of your anger so easily. It can be useful and a righteous tool. The only way I can set you free is if you truly want to change. Dude, I feel like I should still... I think I have to take her out, man, because she did commit mass genocide. You know what I mean? So, like, tough call, tough call. And also, I was hell-bent on destroying her. The only thing that changed is we learned a little more, like, her trying to protect herself. But we knew that. And, like, other sides, you know, other people tell stories of her just being kind of a tyrant.
We did as was done to us. How dare you chastise? You were kind before. We did not forget this. You met death, and you offered your hand.
Yugwif was fighting something bigger than me. Yugwif was troubled. He didn't need to die for it. I was foolish to let an enemy go.
You taught us mercy. Always mercy. We saw how you would fight for those who could not. Give us peace. We want a chance to change. We deserve that opportunity.
If you can promise you will be better. I don't know if I can trust you.
And yet you too have been trusted with so much. Have you deserved that trust?
Damn right. Damn right.
We deserve more than this prison. Let us have a chance to rest. We want peace.
No, dude, I think she's evil.
Or do you have no more mercy for us than you did for the bear?
Nah, dude, I don't think she's necessarily evil. I just think she'll try to save the lands by killing everyone. I don't have time for this. We need to end the Dream Scourge.
Yes, we long for this too. The time has come for you to act.
Dude, yeah, I gotta take her out, man.
End our pain, and the Dream Scourge will cease. Give us peace. It is all we have wanted for so long.
Here's the thing, though. I feel like I can't free her. See, I would free her if I'm down with her being evil, but I'm down with her fighting the gods. Like, I would free her if she'd go fight the gods, but I think she's only going to do that by dream scourging everyone and then just killing the land. Like, she's gonna nuke the living land. She's gonna have all of the plants and everything just uprise and kill all the people. Like, I'm pretty sure if I free her, she'll do that. So I feel I can't give you freedom, but I can give you the peace of the grave. Peace? What about vengeance? You have the power for a reason. Use it. Freedom or destruction? Is there really no other way? I gotta destroy her. I feel like she's just too evil, man. I don't know. It's a tough decision, but I feel like they've thrown too many nuggets and lore dumps throughout the game that show that Sapadal is pretty evil. And I mean, the other gods can be pretty evil too. Some of them less so than others, but yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like it's better I keep her contained.
So be it. It has been so long. Our leaves curl and brown. Despair bleeds through the land. End it.
Goodbye, Sapadal.
Silence. Stillness. We are done. Unsown. Peace.
Damn. And just like that, godlike ability, Wodika's Call. Call forth a magfolk ally that erupts from the earth to smite your enemies. Excuse me. Is the game over, though? Am I going to actually be able to use that? I imagine. Maybe in some big last fight. So my concern now is Wodika about to swoop in right now and absolutely decimate. I'll have to look up what the other ending to this game is as well, where if you free Sapodal. What is... what is happening right now? I feel like I'm Lily Phillips right now. What's going on? So there must be like some big fight about to happen, right? Since it just got that ability. Oh, whoa. Going Super Saiyan. I'm curious, is the Dream Scourge solved now? I imagine. Here we go. Oh, wow. Here we go, man. Oh, now we're going to the land of the gods. All right. Okay, things are heating up. We can summon magfolk. We're in the land of the gods. I leveled up. Oh, we're in Paradise. Is this Paradise?
Are we back in Dawnshore? Already?
That must have taken an incredible power. Beyond all mortal understanding.
Oh, shit.
How do you feel?
Wait, is the whole place destroyed? What have I done? Lie. Infinite. More than the sum of everything.
Very funny. At least your sense of humor is intact. Whatever happened back there, it appears our work isn't finished yet.
Unknown. Hey, Frank, is the game any good?
I don't think parodies look like this when we
I'll talk about it.
Looks like the war already started, and the giant roots are winning.
Shoot, dude.
Marius, vines don't usually get that big this quickly, do they?
Based on their growth and size, I'd say we've been gone 2 or 3 weeks.
So, I'm wondering if this is... Was this when Sapodal tried to fight back against Wodoka's Steel Garrote? By the way, Unknown, is it any good? I will be talking about what I think about the game here shortly, chat. So I think we're about 30 minutes or so from the end, maybe even 10 minutes. And I'll give you guys a full rundown on my thoughts of the game, whether or not I recommend it and things. Overall, it's probably like a 7.5, man. It's good. It has really good stuff. It has really bad stuff. And we'll talk about all that. It's an interesting mixed bag. Time flowed quicker in the garden. Giada was right.
For once, I wish I wasn't. Who knows if the garden affected time, or merely our perception of time? Assuming there's even a difference.
It's like how a body fights an infection. The fever gives you strange dreams that feel like an eternity.
Look at this place. It feels like we're still in the dream. And not just us. Those are more your people's ships in the harbor. And Steel Garrote banners past the barricades. That can't be good.
Even Raingrim is here. Perhaps we'll get to see an Archmage in action.
Huh.
I think I see Elia as well. What a strange reunion this will be.
The Blessed Wardens are here too. That conflict we've been trying so hard to prevent started without us.
Oh, they are not going to like the fact that I killed Ludwine. That's going to be rough. We're too late. Ambassador Hyland must know something about this. I wonder who struck first.
It's who strikes last that counts.
The Steel Garrote have been itching for a fight this whole time. This would have happened with or without us.
Before we go, what happened back there with the Dream Scourge and Sapodal?
Sapodal is gone forever, and the Dream Scourge with them.
Glad the Dream Scourge is over, but I can't help but think killing a god will have consequences.
I'm sure it wasn't easy, but I think that's for the best, Envoy.
I can't believe Sapodal is gone. For better or worse, the spiritual health of the living lands depended on them. What now?
We took out the Dream Scourge and Sapodal in one fell swoop. Quite impressive, really.
I don't know how I should feel. Yeah, kind of facts.
There is no right way to feel. Though it may seem illogical, you are allowed to experience grief and relief at once.
We should take a look. See if we can get ahead of whatever storm is brewing down there.
People seem to be gathering west of here. Whatever's happening, let's be a part of it.
Dang. All right, we're out. Let me save here as well. I just want a couple saves I can always go back to, like I said, for footage or something if I need it. But before we do that as well, let's equip that new power I have. Yes, that's the one right there. Wodoka's Call. So summons Magvalk. I guess I can just summon that here. I also can summon an Earth Friend. So I have a lot of summon abilities here, so this is really nice. I have not been using them in fights either. Damn, so all of our decisions in the game, they're finally coming to fruition. I need to sell. Oh wait, whatever it takes to show parodies that are in charge. Oh, this is Sansa.
What's the point of exploring if you just want to plant your flag everywhere?
Is everything at the Emporium all right?
They broke some glass, but the map is safe. They didn't think I was worth the trouble.
Right now, that's a good thing.
If you're looking for survivors, a few of us fled to the Balrog.
How many?
I'm not sure. I saw Sapiento. God, I hope they're not trapped in there. I am sorry I can't be more help.
Just take care of yourself and don't get killed.
I won't give them the satisfaction of killing me.
We should move. Let's hope the Garrote hasn't made it to the Balrog yet.
Envoy, wait! Before you go, I may have something for you.
Yes, sir.
I took some supplies when I ran. If you think they'll help, they're yours. I'll even give you a discount. You know, for saving the city and everything.
Okay, so let's just sell our stuff really quick. Is there anything we really need to get rid of? Yeah, we'll get rid of those. Anything I'm not wearing, I'm going to get rid of because we're right at the end of the game, so it doesn't really make sense to have it. Cool. All right. On to bigger and better things. Let's head over. There's a pillar here we can upgrade at as well. Damn, so are we in Paradise right now? Yeah, we are, man. Totally different, too. So the town's completely changed. I wonder if we're able to actually explore all this area. Probably not, right? I do like the choices I made in the game earlier, though. People are kind of coming back. Like, the people I talked to earlier in the game. And we're kind of seeing, like, how the choices affected everything. That's kind of nice. I will say there's one thing in Avowed that people weren't talking about enough, but there actually is a good amount of choice and consequence in this game. But honestly, all the discussion around this game is just, it's so crazy, man. I feel like you can't even say anything good or bad about this game without the other side just absolutely losing their goddamn mind. It's a big bummer, man. It's a big bummer for sure. Is there anything else I can upgrade? No. But yeah, you hate to see it, man, because, you know, technically it's, oh, can I actually just craft all this stuff? Oh, I should just do that. Hold up. So what do I need? I need glasswood branch and dragonhide. But yeah, man, it's a bummer for sure. That, you know, the discourse around this game is so charged, and people are really annoyed at you know, talking about anything, and you know, everyone has their own opinion, and I feel like if you hate this game, you're gonna hate it no matter what online, having not even played it. And if, you know, there's other people that are like, oh, it's amazing, you know, because of all the DEI controversy and things like that, right? When at the end of the day, this game's, it's just good. It's like a solid game. It's got some good stuff. Not the best thing I've ever played, not the worst. So yeah, kind of a bummer to see, you know, all the vitriol online. Let's get fire accumulation and then upgrade our companion abilities. We'll do this. May as well get these for the final fight, because I assume there is going to be some sort of fight here coming. We'll do that. We'll do that. And then we will do that. All right, cool. All leveled up.
Envoy? Is it really you? Mihala told us you went into some place called the Garden to seek a god?
When you didn't return, we took you for dead.
What did you see there? The god you felt in Nokoterek?
It's too preposterous to believe. How could a plague be ended by speaking with a god?
Everyone, please. We could get to the bottom of this if you would only let them speak.
It's been weeks, Envoy. What happened?
I met the god of the living lands and destroyed them.
Sapadal was responsible for the Dream Scourge. Their rage, their confusion, their fear.
So you say. But Shatterscarp is still littered with dream thralls, and Temerity is still pacing her room, muttering in the dark.
There won't be any new infections. We've put a stop to that for good. Unfortunately, there's little we can do for those already in the grip of the Dream Scourge. We can give them comfort, Nothing more. This will be a process. The Dream Scourge was never going to simply go away overnight.
I suppose it stands to reason. I found that a quick fix is often anything but.
What of this god, then? What does it mean that you destroyed them?
Sapadal was the god of the godless and the god of the living lands. Wodaka imprisoned Sapadal in the garden. I ended their power over the living lands. The experience I had with Sapadal is my own. All you need to know... I'll say the Wodaka one.
I assume it is this god we have to thank for the roots tearing apart Paradise? They erupted from the earth the moment those bastards stood up their first siege tower.
Naku Tedek was raven with those things, not to mention what they did to the land.
Similar roots had infected the structures at Naku Kubel. If they and the Dream Scourge were really the work of a god, and the other gods saw fit to cage this god, sounds like the Envoy did the living lands a favor in destroying them.
I released them from their suffering. It felt like the right thing to do. Sapadal hated and feared us as much as they feared Wodaka. I don't answer to any of you. Any of you.
Alas, I found that rarely stops others from having opinions on what you've done.
Sapadal was something new in the history of Eora, and you destroyed them. I cannot begin to fathom the loss.
Sapadal was Nandru's patron god. With them gone, what does that mean for the Wardens, for legacy?
This Sapadal could have put the living lands on the map. Who would dare stand toe-to-toe against a rogue god we controlled?
Well, whomever takes this island in the end will live in freedom from fear of a resurgent plague, thanks to you. But come, we have more pressing matters to attend to. The Steel Garrote have attacked Paradise. Inquisitor Ludwine has already joined the battle.
Wait, didn't I kill
She must
Ludwine?
have traveled like the wind to get here so fast.
I distinctly remember killing Ludwine on top of Mount Forja.
You did. I kicked her corpse when you weren't looking. Just to be sure.
Well, she's seen better days, but you wouldn't know it judging by how she fights.
Ludwine's run through the militia like a whirlwind.
All right, let's keep the similes to ourselves.
No matter where I go in Eora, she's already there waiting for me.
Regrettably, she's not in the business of making exceptions for people she deems Oathbreaker. So long as her passion for Wodaka lives, so too will her spirit.
Then we destroy her faith, and the rest of her will follow. I have a theory about this. Let's talk at camp if you want to hear it. But I think we can kill her.
Oh, good. That would be easy.
It is not, I think, impossible.
What did you know about this attack, Ambassador? What are we doing standing around? We have to stop her.
I couldn't agree more.
Facts.
Ludwine has sent a message to the Emperor informing him of her attack. He will send advisors and reinforcements swiftly in response. What will his representatives find when they arrive? A new colony? A budding grave room? Before you face Ludwine, you should know what you're fighting for. All of you must decide, together. But whatever you decide, understand, the days of the frontier are done. Adir will come. Indeed, we are already here.
I know what I would like to do.
Well, don't leave me in suspense.
I'm taking out Ludwine. It would be best if the Living Lands became an official colony of Adir. I think we should attempt a grief room. What even is a grief room? Let's look. Grief room. A grief room is an Adiran system of government where the Empire oversees their vassal territory with minimal supervision. The vassal receives military aid and orderly government, and the Empire receives taxes, resources, and conscripted soldiers. I believe we should fight for united living lands. I must stand with Ludwine and the Steel Garrote. Damn, that's fucked up. I mean, I'm definitely going 2 or 3. What are you guys feeling? I feel like... I mean, we killed Sapadal. If we take out the Adirians, then the living lands can kind of be their own thing. I think that's probably better, just because then the power balance, right, between the Adirians, the Rauataians, and everyone doesn't get out of whack. Yeah.
Oh, gods have mercy.
Solus and her wardens stand vigil with the living lands.
You can count on Thirdborn. Our cannons stand with the living lands.
Fjord and her animancer stand with the living lands.
We deserve this opportunity. Thank you for believing in us.
Fighting a battle together is easy. I just hope everyone's willing to stick it out when it comes to the politics.
God, they made the right decision for once.
Finally, some sense permeates the proceedings.
On your head be the consequences. That leaves the matter of Ludwig and the Steel Garrote. She will never surrender, Envoy.
That's why we're taking her out.
You must kill her, or we will lose Paradise, and eventually the island.
Then I will meet Ludwig on the battlefield. Let no man stand who tries to stop me. I will defend Paradise with my life, even if that means the wheel.
The living lands will never be free until we break the chain around our necks. Ludwig must die her final death.
She better say her goodbyes while she can.
I'm proud to fight at your side, Envoy. One last time.
Perfect.
Let's get to work then. We got a walking corpse to bury.
The Paradise militia will be at your back. Give her no quarter. The future waits for you.
Thank you all for trusting me. I'll just nod.
Kick her ass, Envoy.
We will send reinforcements to help you reclaim the Eastern Gate. From there, work your way to the main plaza.
Understood.
May all the gods of Eora and the living lands protect you.
Let's take back the city together. Show the Steel Garrote how the living lands takes care of its own.
Time to stop the Steel Garrote. Lead the way, Envoy.
Let's go free a city, shall we?
All right. Bon voyage to the finale, ladies and gentlemen. So one thing I do like is there is a lot of choice and consequence. So, you know, everything I decided to do kind of came together in some big way at the end, right? Where now I'm going to try and basically kill Sapadal and stop the Steel Garrote. And I imagine you can obviously go the other route, right? Like, I obviously could have sided with the Steel Garrote, sided with Ludwig, and then I'd probably be fighting plants right now, right? With Sapadal being alive. Or I could have killed Sapadal and then just sided with them here, in which case maybe I would have fought Freedom Fighters, right? The Paradise Militia. But yeah, I like that. Like I said, a lot of choice and consequence. I think that's one thing that the game has that it does pretty well. I think one problem is the way it frames consequences isn't that interesting. So, for example, your companions, right? In my experience, no matter what you do, they kind of stay by your side. I'm sure there's some way to make them leave, but not early in the game, at least. And I don't know if I like that, dude. That's one thing that Baldur's Gate 3 did so well is it felt like it always, you know, there were consequences for actions constantly. Like, it felt like at any point you could, I don't know, for example, kill someone who was really important to the main quest, right? And now suddenly you're dealing with the ramifications of that just constantly. We do have some summons I can use, but I'm going to wait to use that until Ludwig. I think I can use it multiple times, obviously, but I don't know what the cooldown on it is like, so you can just wait for it for now. Oh, we got some ogre help. Oh, dude, we helped this guy earlier in the game on the side quest. It's our man. Hey, let's go. He did tell us he would help us later. We love to see that, man. You love to see that choice and consequence, you know? The decisions we made earlier coming in and helping us in the end. That's exactly what you like to see out of your RPGs, right? It's something Obsidian's good at, too, but... yeah, like I said, there's a lot this game has to offer that people aren't recognizing, I guess. But, I don't know. It's a lot longer than I thought. The choices matter more than I thought. And I think this is the type of game that, honestly, over time... if I had to take a guess, I think people will start to like it more. I don't think this will ever be beloved, though. I don't think this is a Fallout New Vegas or a Baldur's Gate 3 by any means. The game has too many issues, if that makes sense. It's the type of game that if more time and more people were, you know, given over to this project and more attention to detail was spared, I think it could have been something really, really special. But I think as it stands, it's just a solid RPG that a lot of people are being told is absolutely trash when it's really, you know, it's not bad. It's pretty good. Also, is there something here? Yeah. Did I level up, by the way? Feels like I'm about to. Yeah, I'm literally like a couple EXP away. All right. Hit him with that. I don't think that'll kill me if it hits. I'm just going to take a health potion. We should be good. Also, the FPS is dipping. Sorry about that, boys. It yeah, this whole zone, honestly, Avowed on my computer has been running kind of, even off stream when I was playing before, it's been kind of rough. But now that we're hitting so many enemies, it's definitely lagging a bit. But hopefully we can just make our way through them and finish them off pretty quick. God, man, this guy is just so... Let's hit him with that. Maybe I should summon my guys. I feel like this will make this easier. There we go. Alright. Hit him with that. Hit him with that. And with that, we should be good. Are they just gonna keep coming out of there? Yeah, maybe I should just run. Yeah, it might be one of those things where they just keep spawning, actually. I'm not sure. And also, I gotta get past the lag just for you guys. Hopefully it doesn't lag too much on all the portions now. Alright, throw them up. Run past you. There's a healer, but I'm gonna ignore you for now as well in case... Oh my god, bro. They're everywhere. Oh shit, hold up, we gotta heal. Whew! Oh, shoot. This is not good. Let's grab all that. Alright, here we go. We'll take out these guys. I love how in most games you can usually do that. You just like run past everything. I tend to do that at the end of games if I really want to see the story. Especially because I know I can beat... Oh my god, no, please don't die. Please don't die. Not like this, bro. Okay, so let's run around, just keep dodging stuff while we wait. Oh, oops. That's my ally. Don't need to attack her like that. Okay, let's heal up again just to play it safe. Man, dude, there's a lot hitting me right now. Where am I supposed to go here? Take the main plaza, take the eastern gate. Okay, I see. God, man, this ending, dude. So much stuff on screen. It's probably lagging for you guys a bit too, right? Yeah, it's lagging for me even. That's not even a stream thing. That's just the straight up. Are they ever gonna stop? Bro, what is happening? Hold up. There's got to be something I got to do here. I'm missing something for sure. Maybe not. Okay, if that's the case, I'm gonna summon. Yeah, let's summon a mag folk just so that starts helping me out a little bit. Also, what is that? Was that Wodaka's mag folk taking the city? Interesting. Oh my god, bro, this is... Okay, let's freeze him. The mag folk's good though. At least we can oh, you can only summon one thing at a time. I didn't know that. But if the other one's on cooldown, we should be good then. Okay, we'll go like that. Okay, I think we finally got this one. God damn, man. Take the eastern gate. Yep. So we got this one. Now I got to go for the eastern gate. I'm gonna run my way back. I'll go this way this time. Why not? Run around you. I just got to get to Ludwig, man. Oh shoot. Can I go this way? Oh, can I not go this way? Wow, that's annoying. Okay, let's go here. Let's go here. That was not what I meant to do, but I'll take it. It's funny that I'm still getting crafting materials, even though I'm sure I'm at the end of the game, right? Oh, that guy just jumped right over me. Yeah, this has got to be the end.
Show yourself.
Okay, gonna run to here. Can I get over here? Yes, I can. Cool. So now I just got to take this zone. It's gonna be another big one though. Let's. I can't summon him for a couple seconds. That's okay. Whew, okay, it's fine. Should be fine. As long as we take out the sorcerers, usually you're good to go. Those are the guys that do all the damage. Those and the bowmen usually. All right, we're looking good. Confront Ludwig. Oh shit, I was on the right side before. Underbelly. Let's oh my god, no, don't hit me, please. Let's level up my guy while we're here as well. Is there anything I can grab? Probably we'll just get accumulation for all my skills. There we go. And we'll run over to Ludwig. Can I go this way? I think I can, actually. Yeah, let's check over here. Oh, maybe not. There's probably something that opened up on the place I was at before. Ah, there we go. That's it. Perfect. Oh, what do we got here? All right, the final fight of the game. This is it. A long time coming. Let's see what she has to say.
So, you survived the garden. Did you come all this way just to try your luck again? To kill me more efficiently than last time?
You've died twice by my count. Maybe the third time's the charm.
You'll get your chance.
Then what are you waiting for?
Look around, Envoy. Heelguard should have listened. He tried to bring order through compromise. He failed. Order is meant to be imposed by a stern, guiding hand.
The living lands will unite and remain free. There's nothing you can do about it. Shut up and draw your weapon. Yeah, dude, I'm tired of Ludwig's shit, man. You know? Yeah, I'm sorry. We got a barrier in the ground, man. I am tired of her crap.
You always were an impatient one.
Yeah, we're getting right to it.
Farewell, Envoy.
Let's finish this. Together.
You won't be missed, Ludwig.
You showed such promise.
Is that really quiet for you guys? Yeah, that random voice line, they fucked that one up. Oh shit, okay, we got a big arena. Can I not summon her? There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna summon a godlike to fight. And now it's game time. Oh dude, she's not even that hard. Let's go! Oh, actually, hold up. I do not want to pull her up, actually, because I want my summon to kill her. Whew! Throw her back right there. Oh my god, man, we are stacked. Oh, she's gonna have ads coming in here though now. I'm gonna summon another guy. Got double. Oh no, you can summon 2 summons at once, I guess. Man, dude. I mean, we're doing well so far. How long is the cooldown? A minute on the mag folk. Okay, that's okay. Okay, I'm gonna do that just to grab all her summons so they don't start attacking me. Whew. What? I'm too good. Yeah, our build's nuts now. She pretty much has no chance. Whew. Got her. Oh, okay. The gods are gonna step in one more time. Oh man, full health. Oh shit, dude. Oh, that's bad. I can just throw him up though, like that, right? And then put him in a meteor shower. Dude, my build is ridiculous. This is actually ridiculous. Okay, let's do here. Yeah, like that. Whew. Unbelievable, man. So strong. Oh, shit. Actually, you need to hit this guy. I'm trying to summon my last magfolk just so he can do a little bit. I don't know why I'm unable to summon him. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. Oh, wait, I already summoned him. Okay, that's why. So he's already there. Let's see if you can go. Hold you in place. All right, much better. There we go. We just got to make sure we dodge anything. She's got to be dead, right? There's no way she has another phase. She has another phase? Oh my god, she's relentless. This is unreal. I was gonna say she's super easy, but I mean she's not that hard. But she's got a bunch of phase. I mean, if I wasn't just destroying her, this would be a very annoying fight. Oh no, she's done for. She's done for. Just every spell I have is some massive AoE. We did it. We did it. What a fight. Damn, man. We stopped Wotica. We stopped Sapidol.
She must be seething.
This has got to be the good ending,
Of
right?
course, we'd be happy to kill her again.
Like the best
If
ending.
needed.
She's done for, but we're not. Whatever's next, we'll face it. Together.
Oh, sequel.
You're all gonna make me sick. But carry on.
So is that supposed to be like set up for a sequel? Here's the funny thing about an Avowed sequel. If I were to get a sequel to this game, I would want the same combat but improved with Chanters and Cypher classes and like tons more spells. Like I'm talking 100 spells like a CRPG. That'd be phenomenal.
Silence.
And then a different cast of characters.
As though the city is holding its breath.
Let's see how it went.
Then you hear it. The ringing of a distant bell. The waving of banners. And cheers of victory. After a short and bloody conflict, the dust has finally begun to settle. There is an absence in your thoughts where Sapidol dwelled. Once, the god of the living lands would have flinched at this rare moment of tranquility.
Yeah, so we killed all the gods
Instead,
pretty much.
they are one with the silence.
Or stopped Wotica
The
at least.
Paradise militia rallies to you, the outsider who defended them in their hour of need. Whatever happens next, you have won their confidence. You take a moment to reflect on the calm. Not so long ago, you arrived at these shores on a simple errand.
This art is so
which
good,
turned
man.
out to be anything
I mentioned it before, but the artist did a great job
the
on
dream
these
scourge is over,
like
and the
slideshows.
island has been cleansed of plague. A time of healing and mourning follows. People look to you for answers about the source of the affliction. You tell them the truth, how the origin of the plague has been destroyed, put out of its misery, and leave it at that. Thanks to you, the living lands has escaped Adiran oppression. The free settlements unite under a common banner and begin the fraught process of negotiating new traditions and values.
Yeah, I got the good ending,
The
man. Not
Empire
bad, not bad.
withdraws. The frontier remains wild, but not for long.
Why is that?
Fugitives no more. The rebels of Paradise return to their home and to other free settlements, bringing their skills and secrets wherever needed. For once, they have a future. The refugees of Emerald Stair resettle in Thirdborn, bringing their skills and research to aid the local community.
Nice,
What
nice.
starts as an uneasy partnership blossoms into a bond of trust. Through
Yeah,
shared
these are like all the
adversity,
choices I made
they
throughout the
find
game, right?
common ground.
Like I said, a lot of choice and
In
consequence,
time,
but
the people of Emerald Stair return
the stakes
to their
just never
city
felt.
of Fior Messiverno. Research
They were high,
yields
but
new developments in the struggle against nature. Technology is shared among the united settlements. The Empire cannot get in the way of progress.
perfect, perfect.
Though free, Shatterscarp is still haunted by the surviving Dream Thralls after the destruction of Naku Kubel. The routine hunt for the remaining monsters becomes part of Thirdborn's everyday life. Another chore atop a hardscrabble existence with few comforts.
I feel like we made the right choice
The
there, though.
make a game of the hunt, retrieving artifacts from
Because
the
I know a lot of
dead
you guys saw
to
that in the last
return to
stream when
those
we
they left behind.
we saved the city, right?
Solace Keep
But kept the
clings
Dream
to
Scourge.
its long-held isolation at first. But after mourning her friend Kostya, Mihala reluctantly deigns to open the doors of the fortress.
Some dwarves greet newcomers with glee. Others still mutter darkly about outsiders. Mihala flounders in her early
Yeah, pretty much we got like all the good endings to pretty much every zone.
But slowly learns compromise. She develops a taste for Valian sweets. When Kai leaves the Living Lands, he is no longer running. For the first time in many years, he can face the future. He returns to Rawatai, committed to peace for his people, those he left in Rawatai, as well as those he found in the Living Lands. He joins the Ronganui's council,
I wonder if we'll see any of this in like a Pillars 3, by the way. Because like, what's going to be the canon ending to this game if they do make more in the Pillars universe? Because Sapidol and all that stuff, right? It's pretty big.
Complete, Marius is left directionless once again. Rather than disappearing into his cups, however, Marius leans on his time among his companions to give him the strength to re-enter society and find comfort in civilization. He establishes a route between Paradise and Thirdborn, guiding travelers between the two in return for money and supplies. And while he has a reputation for being aloof, he joins the campfires from time to time, sharing stories of his time with the envoy that most travelers believe are completely made up. Giada continues to improve as an animancer.
Dude, I love this art.
She dedicates her work to the spiritual health of the living
Once again, who
lands,
made these, man? So good.
nurturing instead of exploiting. Others follow her example, seeking her tutelage from lands far and wide. In the years to come, rumors spread of a secret society gathering in the wilderness, where animancers work in harmony with nature.
Perfect.
The dream of Fiornes Iverno lives on in her.
Now we got Quilinci.
Under the threat of imminent death, Yachtley returns to the Animancers. Reunited with her beloved Quilici, she helps him and the Animancers as they put their lives together after the attack.
She looks so different in this art, does she not?
Eventually, she even has something nice to say to Vidaro.
I'll have some thoughts, by the way, on the game, guys, here, once it gets to the last slide. I'll do a kind of breakdown.
Is struck by the persistent feeling that something is missing. Though she still devotes herself to her studies of both the arcane and the godless, the restlessness never goes away. Alone in your thoughts, you feel endless opportunities stretching.
Dude, where is this? I want to go here.
This is the freedom Sapidol never had. You promise to cherish it. The sounds of celebration pull you out of reverie.
Are they going to have a DLC in the snow map, is my guess?
Greet you with open arms. You take a moment to catch your breath and savor it, because everything is about to change.
We did it! We did it, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, I'll make myself a little bigger here while we go through the credits. Yeah, no, pretty fun game though, man. Avowed was good. In total, looking at my Steam, we spent around 60 hours in it, which is a lot more than I thought I would ever be spending with Avowed. Before I got this game, I figured it would be a 20-25 hour, very short, and kind of tailor-made experience. And you know, after completing it, I almost wish it was. And the reason I say that is because Avowed's a good game. It's a good game for sure. And I can't stress it enough. I think Pillars of Eternity has maybe the best lore in any video game ever. I could literally talk for 2 hours about why that is, specifically about the philosophical themes and the potential of this universe. And that's coming from someone, I like sci-fi way more than fantasy. And I still think Pillars of Eternity is that good. But anyways, I almost wish this was a smaller game. And the reason I say that is, especially towards the end with all the fights and the big areas, there were a lot of side quests that felt good, but not great. The writing was good, but not great. The pacing was good, but not great, right? And that's kind of the story of Avowed, at least in the time I've been playing with you guys and off stream as well. It's a good game, but it's not great. And I feel like nowadays that's not enough, right? When we're talking Baldur's Gate 3, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, which I might play and stream with you guys as well next, because that's been a phenomenal game so far. When you're talking those types of games, Cyberpunk 2077, for me at least, there's so much great stuff out there, and Avowed feels like a AA game in AAA packaging, but I don't mean that necessarily as a good thing, right? I see so many people online nowadays like, oh, we need more indies or more AA, and that's fine, but I think if you're gonna go that route, kind of like Avowed did, you got to cut down on the hours, man. I would have much preferred a tighter, more, I guess, higher quality 20-hour experience than the 60-hour one we got, right? If I had to rate this game out of 10, I'd probably give it like a 7.5. And that's coming from a Pillars of Eternity fan. It's a fun game. The combat's fantastic, but there's not enough of it. And there's not enough build variety and things like that, right? That's the story of this game. It's good, but it's not enough. I for some reason, right, even if for those of you who have played Pillars 1 and 2, in those games, there's chanters, there's ciphers, there's so many interesting different kinds of classes that we don't see in any other RPGs. But in this game, you can't play as any of them, right? It's more like, oh, you're wizard, you're fighter, or you're a ranger. Just very generic, right? But the gameplay's fun. The writing's fine. There is some good side quests here and there, but I don't know, man. I think if I had one suggestion to Obsidian, it's you can't make. So right now, Outer Worlds 2 is coming out at the end of this year as well, and you can't make Outer Worlds 2 and Avowed and have Avowed be 60 hours, right? If you want to work on smaller, more AA style games that don't reach, say, the heights of like a Baldur's Gate 3 or a Kingdom Come or a Cyberpunk like we were talking about, that's totally fine. And I love games like that. That's fine. But I don't know. I think they reached too high. I think 20 hours with like 2 zones that were really meticulously thought through. And, you know, for example, in the towns, maybe people actually moved around and interacted with the environments. NPCs would do things with routines. You could steal things and have an actual thief system. I think stuff like that would have gone a much longer way than having a 60-hour game, right? And I don't know. It goes back again to, I feel like there's this problem nowadays and honestly, it's probably more gamers' fault, but a lot of people associate the cost of a game with how long it is. So a lot of times if someone's spending $70 on a game, they want it to be pretty long and to provide a lot of content. And on one hand, I get that. I totally get that. But I feel like it creates issues like this where I would much rather have spent $70 and gotten 20 hours, but every single quest was super high quality. Every single place I went had really, really interesting lore or loot, right? And the story was more tight and less bloat. But I don't know. I think hopefully that's where the industry will go. I'd love to see it. But I mean, overall, I know that sounds kind of negative, but I did enjoy the game. It's definitely not bad, right? And another problem with Avowed is I feel like nowadays, man, gaming discourse and discussion, it is so bad, man. You know, because there's people on one side saying Avowed's DEI, right? And no one can like this game because it's DEI. I don't like DEI. I'm going to be honest. I'll be honest. I don't have any problem saying it. I personally don't like that stuff. I don't associate with it very much, but I don't hate it, right? At the end of the day, if a game's good, a game's fucking good. Baldur's Gate 3 has, you know, transgender things and stuff, which I don't prefer as much, but I don't care. The game's amazing. Who cares? Like, no, the honest truth, dude, is most people don't care about any of this shit. But the problem is online, the majority, right? The loud minority is just so either pissed about the game, and then the other side says, "Oh, the game's actually amazing and love it," when in reality, it's just okay. It's a pretty good game. It's a solid game. I had fun with it. I'm glad I played as a Pillars of Eternity fan. I think if you have Game Pass, it's a no-brainer to install, right? The combat's fun. So if you just need something to have fun with and like get a little bit of story, and if you want an introduction to the world of Aora, the world of Pillars of Eternity, this is an okay jumping off point. I don't think it's going to get you nearly as interested as, say, like Pillars 1 would, at least for me personally. But yeah, it was a solid game. But it's just, we can't even talk about games anymore nowadays, man, because the discourse is so stupid online. That's the biggest issue, right? Like what most people should have said about this game is, oh, it's pretty good. It has some issues. I was hoping for a little more from Obsidian, you know, one of the most storied RPG developers. But it's fine. It's not a disaster, right? This isn't a Dragon Age Veilguard. As someone that loves Dragon Age or loved Dragon Age, Veilguard literally ruined that series for me. Not even because of the DEI stuff. Once again, I don't like that stuff, but I don't care, bro. Who cares, man? If a game's good, a game's good. The Dragon Age Veilguard ruined that series for me because the writing was so bad. Because you felt like, as SkillUp said, a therapist talking to your companions. Like, it didn't feel like the amazing gritty world of Dragon Age Origins. Whereas with Avowed, right, it doesn't ruin the series. I still love Pillars of Eternity. I think this is pretty cool. I like the idea of Sappadal, you know, of being a godless and coming to the living lands and getting to adventure around and see all the things going on there. You know what I mean? I like the idea of the godless as well, and their civilization and what happened there, and the fact that Wotica and the other gods were turning against Sappadal. Really cool stuff, right? And they kept the core of what made Pillars of Eternity cool, that being like the religious tones and aspects and things like that. So that's what I'd say about Avowed. It's solid. It's pretty good. I don't know if I really want to come back to it that much. Like if there was a DLC, I might come back. I would come back if it got really good reviews or like looked amazing and had really good lore. But otherwise, I'd probably skip it if it was mostly combat or something. But it definitely didn't ruin the series, and thank God for that, man. Because I have to say, this is a much better outcome than Dragon Age: The Veilguard. Both these games do have some similarities in a lot of ways, especially with the perception of, you know, gamers, but. Yeah, Dragon Age Veilguard was a much worse. I know I didn't stream that one, but I remember when I finished that, I was like, damn, man, I do not like Dragon Age anymore. Like, even if they make another Dragon Age that's good, I'm going to forever be tainted by the fact that Veilguard, like, ruined the writing and the grittiness of the world. But Avowed didn't do that, thank God. Avowed at least kept the world intact. The world of Aeora is still cool. The potential of Aeora is still extremely high. And I guess, you know, that's all I could ask for from a game that I don't especially love, but think is just decent. So yeah, I mean, overall, I would say I like it. I like the game. It was decent. It was decent. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. It got a little tedious towards the end, right, with all the combat sections and stuff. But yeah, I mean, hats off to Obsidian. I know this was I forget her name. I think it's Carrie or something Patel or something. But whoever directed this game, good for her, man. I know she directed one of the Outer Worlds DLCs, the one everyone likes the most, Murder on Eridanos. I think she directed that one, which was a fantastic DLC, by the way. And she did a good job. This was the first game she's ever directed. I think that's solid, you know. I think there's a lot of learning lessons, and hopefully things to improve in the future. But I think she did a great job for the first one, right? I think there's a lot of potential there. And she obviously loves the Pillars of Eternity world, right? I think she's a writer as well. So I can tell she cares about the IP and that. And at the end of the day, I'm happy about that, man. I think if you could grow on Avowed, I think it has a lot of good staples, like the combat and things are cool, but you need to add more. You need to add more classes. You need to add more spells. Like, I would love to see Avowed 2 with a completely new cast of characters, to be honest, because I just didn't connect with any of these. Kai was kind of cool at times, but honestly, I'd want a whole new cast of characters and like better voice acting and things like that. That's another kind of sour point in this game compared to other Obsidian titles. But yeah, man, I'd want a new cast of characters, but outside of that, just keep the same combat. Like, have all your dodging, have the stamina system, have the essence system, but just add like literally 100 spells. Like, add every single spell from Pillars of Eternity, because that would be the actual bridging of CRPGs to RPGs that I feel like Avowed was trying to kind of go for, because Avowed was trying to keep a lot of the ideas from the CRPG Pillars of Eternity series, right, and bring it over to like a third to first person action adventure kind of thing. But if you're really going to do that, you got to commit, man. You got to have 100 spells, and you got to be able to use them all in first person. And they made it feel great. The Avowed combat feels great. You just got to add more. You got to add more classes, more stuff like that. And once again, that just goes to the story of this game, right? It's good, but it's not great. It has good combat, but not a lot of classes. You know what I mean? The writing's fine, but not really moving. The main story is kind of interesting, but it didn't make me think at all, right? the lore is good, but not as good as they show it in Pillars of Eternity. Yeah, so that's my thoughts. I don't know. I'd enjoy it, though. Thanks a lot for everyone, by the way, who came on the stream and did watch this. I had a bunch of fun. It's nice being able to stream with you guys and kind of talk a little bit and, just about anything. I know on a lot of the streams, especially before we got to the ending here, we were just talking politics, finances. I'm a big reader, so right now I'm reading this. It's I don't know if it'll show on screen, but yeah, Capital in the 21st Century. Really good so far, by the way. Highly recommend this book. One of the better finance ones I've read. So, but yeah, once again, thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate it. I'm trying to stream every Sunday. I work a full-time job, obviously, and I have the main YouTube channel, Frankly Gaming, on top of this one. So I'm pretty busy. But yeah, trying to do Sundays to come and say hi to you guys. I really appreciate all the support. If you haven't also, make sure to subscribe here or like this video. That'll probably help the streams to continue doing that. So yeah, once again, thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate it. Let me know down below too in the comments if you guys end up watching this or you watch live. What do you guys think of Avowed? Are you going to try it now? Or if you have tried it or beaten it, what are your guys' thoughts? I'd really love to know, So once again, thank you all very much. I hope you have a fantastic weekend and Sunday or, whatever day it is for you if you're in a different country. But yeah, thank you very much. And I will see you guys all next week. So until next time.